to sleep yet. What is that?
This is a glow.
What the fuck?
This is a vape, dude. This is something that Chris gave me.
I woke up this morning in a cyberpunk future. What the fuck is going on?
Somebody was like, dude, people who vape don't get enough attention.
Yeah? I mean, what the hell? But you know what? I'm actually...
Are we live?
Yeah, we live.
Yeah.
Guys.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's fine. What I like about that, rip another fat cloud for the fans. What I like about that vape is that looks like how I think a vape should.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it glows. It's futuristic. I can get behind that.
I think it's sick, dude.
Yeah, I don't like it when...
it's like the coolest way to get cancer, for sure.
Do vapes give you cancer?
Probably.
Did they
I don't
prove it
know,
yet?
man. Probably. There's some feedback.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, this is pineapple ice, though, dude.
Yeah, that's the funniest way to get cancer for sure. What gave you cancer?
Too much pineapple ice, dude.
Don't they vape sugar in that?
I mean, it tastes sweet. I mean, it probably.
So your
it can't be good for
yeah.
you, dude.
Okay,
There's
so not
no
only
fucking way it's good for you.
are you getting cancer from the nicotine, but they also found a way to make it fattening and unhealthy with sugar.
I mean, I don't think it's fattening. There's no calories in it.
Okay, fair enough. I definitely, I'm feeling like I'm making that up about there being sugar in vapes. But hey, what's up?
Hey.
Fucking coffee.
Elena and Zeki are here. Hello.
Hey, Zach.
All right,
Jesus
now we're getting it
fucking-
going.
How do I change the
Breakfast milk.
Oh, fucking, hang on. Shout out to G Yondo for being on the notification gang.
my
That's
God.
fucking rad.
Whoa.
G Yondo, that's fucking
How much
rad.
was this, Elena? $6.
Couple-
God damn,
I don't know,
coffee's
a couple
expensive,
weeks
dog.
ago.
Literally just baby.
What did you guys place an order or what the fuck? I know. Yeah, but you asked everybody except me.
You weren't here?
Yeah, you were not.
Oh, you guys went.
Yeah.
Oh, so you woke up and went. Oh, that's so wild. We
Yeah,
don't
they're
have
not
text
just, they're not just
messaging.
rolling out of the bed being like, Uber Eats is here.
I actually brought that up to Elena on the drive back. I went, oh, Louis is going to be the only one.
Yeah, it's wild. It's okay. We don't have literal second-to-second technology to contact each other anywhere on the face of the planet. But no. If we had that, I wouldn't feel left out or like an imbecile. Instead, I'll just enjoy my breakfast soda pop because I didn't have time to make a coffee. Hang on, wait. Oh, energy so intense. It's 3D. Sponsorship by 3D Energy, everybody. Oh man, I haven't started the day like that since working at the gym.
Iced coffee? It's so good, dude. I haven't had an iced coffee in a minute. I barely drink coffee anymore.
Really?
Never.
Is that sweet though? Because
It's sweet.
Yeah,
for sure.
that looks
It's an
like
iced
a
mocha.
milkshake.
It's it's basically a breakfast milkshake.
Yeah, that's
It's delicious.
a coffee.
I mean,
milkshake.
it's pretty coffee-ish.
Yeah.
I taste the coffee in it.
I remember. Yeah, because it's before 10 a.m. and I'm drinking one of these. I remember working at the front desk at the gym where people at like 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning would start
Drinking
a shift,
bangs.
would just crack open a bang. You're
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
Yeah,
dude.
that's rough, dude. If you crack open a bang before 10 a.m., you might as well just be smoking crack.
Yeah. I remember people talking about how unhealthy diets were, and then somebody at the gym was like, "Oh yeah, how's your breakfast pop?" And it was like, "Oh yeah, you're drinking a 300
that was
milligram caffeine."
Austin.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "How's your breakfast soda?"
Yeah.
And that member got pretty mad.
Yeah, that was whatever, man. I'm good with that. But oh, there it is. Like name and everything.
I saw I was working there all night, and then at like 4 in the morning, I saw that one kid whose dad used to be a bodybuilder, and his dad, the older guy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
the older guy
the-
who grows weed.
Yeah, Sam and
Yeah. I forget their names or forget.
I think it is dad's name, but yeah, Sam and his dad. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that guy's cool as shit, dude. He walked in the fucking employee room though while I was in there, and I was like, "You scared the shit out of me."
Yeah.
He's like, "I just wanted to say hi. I'm getting out of here." And I was like,
Oh.
"All right."
I like
Hell
Sam,
yeah,
man.
dude.
The locker room, employee room, or like Steve's
No, like
office?
the employee, the supply closet.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. I was like getting shit ready, and he scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
this morning. I
that's-
was like,
that's like a
"Dog,
murder
I knew you. I knew
hallway."
you were here, but it's still like just very weird to have somebody come in there
What time was that?
4 a.m.
Yeah, no, that would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, for sure.
Because the way that supply closet's set up is there's no way out. Like if
Oh,
somebody
dude,
got that
this
doorway.
girl scared the shit out of me at like 2 a.m. She
Yeah?
was standing. I was vacuuming like the wooden floor by all the cardio machines and shit.
Yeah.
And she was standing in like the entranceway, and she'd forgotten her key, and she was trying to like wave me down, and then I eventually looked up,
Yeah.
and I just like jumped like
Yeah.
10 feet in the air, and I was like, dude,
God damn it, man.
bring your key next time.
That was one thing that bummed me out too. Is just people working out at all hours of the day there. Where I'm like, I get it's 24 hours, but nobody.
I don't understand the psychopaths that go in there at 4 a.m. That the toilet paper bandit guy was one of the people who used to work out there at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, would
That
he
guy
work
was
out
fucking
though?
hilarious, dude. That guy was so funny. He used to work out in straight up like jeans
Yeah.
and a blank t-shirt.
Yeah.
Just like a black t-shirt. And my man would be like curling like 150-pound dumbbells, but it's impossible to curl 150-pound dumbbells with proper form. So it'd be like he'd have his like leg up
Swaying
on a
his whole
leg
body.
up on a bench and swinging his back into it, and I was like, dude, that makes no sense because he was like also like he was in shape. Like he looked like a strong dude, so I was like, I don't
Man,
understand.
he's curling 150-pound dumbbells.
Yeah, he's so fucking jacked.
Gotta be
dude.
in shape, baby. No, I was just gonna ask if the toilet paper bandit, for people that have no idea what the fuck we're talking about, this psychopath used to take full rolls of toilet
I
paper
love this guy.
and jam them into toilets, and
You wouldn't
that-
even take them out of like the wrapping
No,
papers
he-
that they came in.
Well, yeah, I got that one bit about where he like put a couple in there once and then took a shit on top of it.
Yeah,
and it was
but
like, you
I-
motherfucker. But yeah, so this
What do you do this at friends' houses?
no, he did it at
this
the gym.
at Powerhouse.
Yeah, yeah.
We had to like
That's fine.
call the cops and have a cop fucking work out there at night and catch the guy doing it.
Yeah.
Those people deserve to be arrested.
Yeah, those off Mike Zaki is saying they need to be arrested, but yeah, those people fucking suck. Eh.
If you're robbing banks or convenience stores, or if you're punching people in the street, I'm sure all of that is excusable behavior. But if you are jamming unopened toilet paper
Why-
rolls into toilets,
Why can't you guys just sit at the table while you do this?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm eating.
You can eat in front of the. Well, you guys are shy about eating in front of the camera because you're on camera right now. Both of you are on camera while you eat.
You
This is the
deserve
worst angle,
to
by
go
the way. This
to
is
prison
just terrible lighting.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're working it out.
forever. Go to prison until you are a rehabilitated individual. No normal, sane human who deserves to pay rent fucking shoves toilet paper.
I don't think. Okay.
Where is this rage coming from this morning, Zach?
I don't think you can rehabilitate that person. Because if you send that guy to prison, all he's gonna do is wait for everybody to go to sleep in prison and start it up there, dude. And probably toilets that can't even handle it.
Zach got passionate about that, bro. Like,
Dude,
me,
I'm on
me and
Zach's
you
side
had to.
with that.
Me
Fuck
and you
that
had
guy.
to. No, I get it. I get it. I was just saying, like, me and you had to fucking actually clean
Scoop
up
his
after
shit
that
out,
guy.
yeah. Well,
And
so
I never had to scoop shit.
So
you never
weren't-
shit on
you
top of
weren't-
it
this-
while I was there.
Yeah, this happened before you were working there. When he stuffed like 7 or 8 rolls in there and then took a shit on top.
I
They had to
wasn't there.
duct tape my arms into garbage bags, and we had to scoop it all out.
I
And
would have
it
not.
was-
I would have not done that. I would have been like, dude, this is above my fucking pay grade.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I'd have
it
been
was
like,
pretty
not
gross.
a chance, dog. You can hire a plumber for this.
I'm not gonna-
doing it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I make $10.50 an hour. You can suck my dick, dude. I'm not doing that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure Henry gave the cleaning staff a bonus that week. We all got an extra.
I hope it was like
$50.
10 grand.
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah, $50.
To scoop shit out of a toilet.
Yeah, man.
No way, dude.
50 hard dollars.
Jake, how much money would I have to pay you to scoop shit out of a toilet?
Like 10 grand at least.
Oh, give me
Actually,
a break.
Like
Erickson,
10
I can
10
tell you if
grand,
you're
dude.
on shift at Powerhouse East Lansing, it's $10.50 an hour.
I'm not doing it. I would not do that job.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, if that happened today, I would tell Steve and be like, "You can find somebody else to do it, dog. I'm not doing that."
he would have found one of the newer cleaners to do it.
Exactly. I would have made
Yeah,
them,
it was like the
them
newer
do it.
cleaner at the time, man. I forget who was training me, but they're long gone now. But yeah, dude. Anyways, my point being is, I agree with Zach. That guy should be slowly stabbed to death over the course of years. Like,
Instead,
stab
he
him
just got
and then bring him
banned
back.
from the gym.
Yeah,
Like, that's not that bad of a punishment. It
No,
kind of makes me
'cause
want to commit property
That's all
damage.
you can do,
dude.
though,
He
as a
probably
gym.
went to another gym and he's just doing
No,
it
they
again.
could have pressed charges for sure, dude. You know how many times we had to get the plumbing fixed because of that guy? We had to get the plumbing fixed
Yeah.
like probably like 10, 15 times because of that guy.
Yeah.
We spent like probably over $3,000.
So they
getting the
did
pipes
call a
fixed.
plumber eventually, is what you're telling me.
I mean, sometimes it was so bad it was unfixable.
Yeah.
Like, there was nothing we could do on our own. Like, he would jam somebody down there, and I'm like, dude, we can't do anything.
Which, again, here's the thing, though, backing up what Zach's saying is, like, that's the move of an actual psycho.
No,
like,
that
if
guy
that's-
was a fucking psychopath
Yeah.
for sure, dude. He used to work out at 4 in the morning
In jeans.
and a t-shirt,
Yeah.
curling weight
Which
that is impossible to curl.
Hang on, I don't want to be stereotypical here, though, but was he Indian? Because the only people I see wearing jeans and a t-shirt working
No,
out.
I think he was like Middle Eastern.
Right, okay. Because I've seen Indian guys from the gym come over during their lunch break that were working at Sindhu, and they'll have jeans and a t-shirt on, but I'm like, they're working. Like,
I've
I
only
get
ever
that.
seen
They're
like
on a lunch
older
break.
dudes do that, and it's definitely not like any particular race.
Oh, okay.
I've definitely seen a ton of older dudes at the gym being
See-
like, "I'm fucking rocking jeans and a polo. What's up?"
Well, that makes sense. So those guys grew up when dodgeball was played in jeans and Keds, but no, I just remember like around the noon shift, some of the guys from Sindhu and the other place would come over and start working out, and Steve would always be like, "Why are they in jeans?" I'm like, "Cause they're fucking working right now, man. Like they're on a lunch break. Get off their goddamn back about it."
Same reason we're wearing jeans right now, Steve, because we're working.
Yeah. No, but I'm glad that guy's dead and gone, or at least they should have murdered him. But
Who's Giondo?
Giondo,
Throwing shade at Erickson. That's hilarious.
Giondo is returning.
He is a returning fan. I'm
Giondo's
just
my
wondering
boy,
who he
man.
is.
Yeah, I like that dude.
Yeah, he's on Notification Squad.
Please send us a selfie, Giondo.
I'm just saying, do we know him in real life? That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
There it is. Oh. There we go. A little dead air for you.
Nice.
Well, for little people, you guys sound loud or sound big. You guys sound big. Yeah, big
You
people.
guys are the loudest people on earth under 150 pounds.
It's yeah. You guys could be on a TV show called My 300-Pound Life, where the both of you make that.
How much do you think would be put together?
Less than
Less-
less
less
than
than-
300.
Yeah, less than one person on that TV show you guys watch.
No, we'd probably be 245.
Yeah? Okay. That makes, yeah. That tracks. That is the grossest thing in the world to me, though, is when I'm eating and the two of you are watching My 600-Pound Life.
We're also eating.
Yeah, and then going, what are they doing? As we're all eating food, where I'm like, oh, guys, I don't feel like eating anymore.
We're pretty gross.
I
That
think.
show is fucking horrid, dude. It's so bad.
Well, have you guys seen the new one coming out? Just now, there's a half a ton woman, and I want to send you guys a link to it where it's like she put on 50 pounds in a week. I'm like, oh, I wonder if Zach and Elena are on this.
TLC?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And
Yeah.
she's got like a mask on that it's like cut out. Is
is that the one with the sister too? And she's also like 500 pounds.
No, not the 1-ton twins. That's
1,000-pound sister.
1,000-pound
Okay,
sisters.
okay.
No.
The 1-ton twin.
Dude, why do we fucking make these shows, dude? Like,
They're intriguing and because
Oh yeah, I like how you're giving it a scientific tone right now. Oh, they're quite intriguing,
they're
actually.
intriguing, and these people need money for their operations.
Yeah.
People need the money. Yeah.
I
ever watch
Giondo,
Hoarders?
I'm sorry I forget you every week. I'm always high on this podcast. My bad. He's like, we go over this every week. I'm friends with Joe. Got it. I'll remember that next time. I'm stoned and I haven't slept all night.
I was gonna say, I remember Giando would show up all the time, man. He's OG house show crew.
I'm just trying to put a face to it. Like, I know if I saw this dude's face, I'd recognize him probably.
What if he was the guy in jeans? The
No,
man in jeans?
Not
No,
a chance.
not even having it. How you guys doing over there?
I'm just thinking about my 600-pound life.
Yeah?
My 600-pound.
I want to see. Do you guys think if we gave it a God's honest go, could we get you guys there?
600 pounds.
Yeah, the two of you guys.
Physically
You're
impossible.
trying to immobilize us?
I want to try and get you guys to go the other way with it.
No, I see how much those guys eat.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
You don't think you could do it if you were like grazing all day?
Nope.
Really?
I couldn't eat that much.
Well, what if we just had
physically
you?
don't.
What if we just had you eat like McDonald's for like 90 days
Well,
straight?
I physically couldn't eat enough food every day to gain that much weight. It just wouldn't be possible.
Jake, were you around when we did Operation Fat Zach?
Yeah, we were making him like giant sandwiches, and we are like, we're gonna make Zach fat, it just didn't take.
I've seen a bunch of episodes of my 600-pound life, and my man on one episode woke up and for breakfast ate 4 chili dogs and wings. And I was like, oh yeah, no, my body isn't. It's not possible.
Well, it sounds like he kept his leftovers.
4 chili dogs and chicken wings.
It was like
there was
8
more
chili
than-
dogs.
For
It was
breakfast?
gross,
It was a-
dude.
it was
8 chili
It
dogs.
was
a-
like 4 chili dogs, and then he had like this mashup of like chili and like the hot dogs and like the bread all like cut up into like a chili.
Oh, like a chili, a hot dog chili.
A hot dog chili.
God,
It
dude,
was
people are fucking disgusting.
Crazy. He ate a plate for a kid's birthday party for breakfast. Just a plate of dogs.
It was gross, but even grosser. Have you watched Hoarders?
Yeah, I've watched a lot of Hoarders. It's pretty great.
They
My
should
favorite.
mix those shows together.
Yeah.
600-pound
They're almost the same.
Have you ever seen an episode of Hoarders where like the house is like condemned by the city at
Yes.
the end, and
Yeah.
because like they refuse
I've
to
watched
clean it
people
out,
lose their homes.
and then they're just like demolish it? Isn't that like the most satisfying ending to one of those?
No, it's sad.
sad.
No, I
to
love
me.
it.
It's
I think
sad.
it's great.
It's
actually,
satisfying.
Really?
it's a hazard to the city. That's how bad your house is.
Oh my God, you sound like a house cop. What?
It's literally.
Why
dude,
do you
if,
care what's going on in
If
there?
I owned a house,
Yeah.
and my next door neighbor's house was
Oh.
reeking up the entire neighborhood, and it
Oh.
was like fucking biohazard
Now I know
level.
what neighbor you're gonna be in the future.
No, I'm not gonna be a stickler
Hey,
neighbor.
Guys,
If you're-
there is a code. You're
I
not
will be-
black shoes and
I'll be a
mid-calf white
dickish
socks.
neighbor if you're hoarding to the point of like the city condemning your house.
Yeah.
If you
What if they get
refuse-
curtains?
Dude, I don't feel bad for them. They got a chance to clean it out.
As long as it's on their side of the property line.
Yeah,
man, I
just
don't
keep
care.
it on your
That's
side of the
always the
fence.
beginning of the episode. They're like, "We're gonna help you clean out their house or your house," and then they're like, "I can't do it. I
It's a
just can't do it."
disorder.
And they're like, "Well, we have to demolish
The
it now."
inside or the outside of the house?
The inside.
What if they just get curtains and draw that shit shut and you can't see in there?
But what if it's like toxic?
Who the
like,
fuck knows, man?
Bags of shit.
Well, what if it's
there
bags
is
of
There
shit?
was a Hoarders
Yeah.
episode. If you guys aren't Hoarders fans,
Yeah.
They only get condemned if their house is like toxic to like the environment.
So,
sometimes it gets, like, rotted.
newspaper guy's fine then, right?
yeah, newspaper. I don't give a shit about newspaper guy.
Okay,
He's not-
because here's the thing. That's what I was getting at. Newspaper guy.
Newspaper guy never gets his house torn down.
All right. Who are you guys talking about then?
we're talking about the girl,
Shits in a 5-gallon bucket because she can't make it to the toilet.
and then she
Is this
throws-
my 600-pound life
No,
still?
this is Hoarders.
This is Hoarders.
And then she throws that out on the front steps.
There
Okay,
was- there
that's
was-
not hoarding.
Gianna said, "I'm going to be the head of my homeowners association."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Jake, you're gonna wear
That's fucking
fucking
hilarious, dude.
you're gonna have fucking denim shorts on with white mid-calf socks
Hey, your
and black
lawn's looking a
shoes.
little fucking little tall there, guy.
God, you're gonna have two
trim that
annoying
down there,
little
bud.
fraternal twins. God.
No, the person in question. I don't know if anybody listening has watched a bunch of Hoarders, but there's an episode that is just the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life,
Yeah.
mixed with the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it was they're all so the Hoarders team
No.
that's there to fix the house, right? They show up.
Wait, hold on. because I legitimately have never watched a full episode all the way through.
Okay.
Yeah. So break this down for me.
Breakdown. If you haven't watched Hoarders, there's always the PIQ, the person in question.
they got acronyms?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's my acronym.
Okay. I thought this was like a military operation where they PIQ. All right.
Yeah, so you have the HIQ.
Okay.
Hoarder in question.
Order in question. All right.
And then you have the Silver Fox. This is a woman with silver hair.
Okay.
That she's kind of the face of the operation.
She's a psychologist.
Is she hot? Because you said
She's
Silver
like
Fox.
A little hot.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Hot enough to keep
for
you
a gray-haired
watching.
old woman.
All right.
Was hot.
Okay.
She was very hot.
Still kind of got it though.
Yeah.
She walks around like she's still got
I
it.
wouldn't be mad if I looked like her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
All right.
the thing is that you look at her and you go, "Wow, you were probably dynamite."
Hey,
Like back in the day.
Can you pull up the Hoarders host chick? I want to see this. Shoot. Yeah, the Hoarders. Okay, so
and then she has like a whole team of lackeys who move all the shit. She's a psychologist. She just makes them cry. So like that's kind of their back and
she
forth.
helps them choose through what trash they want to keep and get rid of.
Yeah, and it's all trash.
She makes the HIQs cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of her job.
Like all of them?
Thing is to
Most
make
of
them
them
cry.
cry.
That sounds like a bad psychologist.
Yeah, well,
They have to clean their house.
they gotta cry, or else you're not gonna clean your house.
They're attached to trash, and so she's got to convince them to throw it away.
That's
Louis,
her?
Louis, what you got to
That's what I'm
understand
She's like, all right, yeah.
is that for
Get
for
better
for a
picture than
hoarder,
that. Jeez, God.
what Louis needs to understand is that for a hoarder to throw something away is to like literally just like crush a part of their soul. They just can't do it.
See, no,
It's like a crazy psychological
all right, I get that. I just haven't watched a TV show profiting off of that feeling.
Well,
nothing
that's
wrong with,
that's
nothing wrong with that,
part
dude.
of
That's
what
just
makes it
capitalism,
so sad.
baby.
Yeah. Well, no, because back when we lived on River Terrace, there was there was a hoarder, Squire, man. They condemned his house.
My grandpa has a hoarding issue.
Yeah,
Here's the deal with this episode in question, and I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
So I can find the episode and I can tell people to watch. It's mostly just the beginning.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Then it gets sad.
Yeah.
But the beginning. So this woman.
This is the hoarders, right?
She's shitting.
Okay.
She's shitting.
Okay.
In a bucket, and
All
she's
right.
throwing that bucket.
Is there more than one? Because Elena brought this up. Is it the same app?
I mean,
Most
you
people
see-
shit in foreign containers.
But it's the interaction that makes this super funny.
All right.
So obviously her bathroom is just a pile of newspapers.
Okay.
But so she can't shit in her bathroom anymore.
Uh-huh.
So what she does is she shits in a bucket and she throws that bucket on her front lawn.
Okay.
Now the people,
Fertilizer.
the Hoarders team, the TV show team is rolling up and they go, "Oh my God, it smells like shit out here." and then she comes out and she's like, "Well, it should smell like shit out here." And they're like, it literally smells like there's shit outside. And then she goes, "Oh, I just threw my shit bucket out here." Like, so of course that's what I did about the situation. And it is fucking phenomenal.
So, but it's like they can't get rid of the stuff. So what
They
if
just keep getting more?
What if we combined It's a Super Show where we mix My 600-Pound Life with Hoarders and Storage Wars, where to lose weight, the 600-pound people have to help move Hoarders stuff into a storage locker that is then battled over by all the other Hoarders.
Amazing.
That would be awesome.
They're fucking bidding on like shit bucket lockers.
And then at the end of Storage Wars, when the guy wins the locker and they cut the lock off, and it's just a bunch of Home Depot buckets full of shit.
Amazing.
You know, I will say this: My 600-Pound Life, while a sad show, at least has like it's at least endearing. And when you hear the stories about the people,
Some
you
of
can
them
tell,
win.
You
You never get your house torn down for being fat
There's
as
a
fuck.
glimmer of
It's
hope.
true.
There's
There's always something where they're like, oh, they finally realize how big of a mistake they made over the past 10 years.
Okay.
Gaining
How could it
1,000
take
pounds.
you that long to realize you're making a mistake?
Well,
they-
that's a whole nother
Do
conversation.
they ever then do they ever have a success story on Hoarders then?
Yeah.
So like people
Yeah.
like at the end of the show go like, "You're right, I had too much
Sometimes
shit."
people get
Yeah,
rid of their
then-
shit and they're like, I'm sure in like 10 years we'll be right back at square one.
Like at the end of the show, they're like, "All right, could you sign this release form for us?" They're like, "No problem." And then you just see him put it on the table.
That's great.
Instead of the
That's
trash.
so funny.
Oh no, TikTok.
Nick Earl just reminded me of something amazing about Hoarders. Is that he said there's also people whose pets die and then they can't find the pets' bodies.
Yeah, it's horrific.
It's
Fucking
terrible.
Dave Attell used to have the funniest Hoarders joke. He used to go, he goes, I used to watch a lot of reality TVs, Hoarders. Do you guys watch this? He's like, I can't stop watching it because I can't find my remote under a pile of dead cats, huh? Some of these write themselves.
There's a fucking another really funny, also sad, but very funny scene in Hoarders where I don't know if the scene was funny, but I feel like my thought was funny.
Yeah.
My reaction was pretty good. And that was this woman. She was like watching her grandkids or some shit because the mom was in prison. And then grandma was like, obviously she's hoarding, so she's got a whole bunch of shit wrong with her brain. And the kids were telling a story about how grandma would just piss in the living room on the floor.
Okay.
And I remember just being like, oh no, she's hoarding her piss, dude.
Oh no! Wait, hang on. But the kids were hoarders.
No, they don't live in it.
They had to live in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she would like abuse her dogs and stuff. She was
Yeah?
she wasn't a good person.
You
It was
tell
kind of
me
a shame.
pissing in the middle of the floor, grandma wasn't a good
Or
person.
she'd make them go get a McDonald's cup for her to pee in.
Oh no, dude! Did
Yeah,
they
she was a
keep
bad
it?
Well, yeah, of
Give
course
me
they had
more
to.
Keep it.
sweet
They
tea
can't
for
get
a
rid of it.
dollar.
We're gonna use that
Hang on,
one day.
wait,
We're gonna reuse
I'm
that
sorry.
cup.
I blanked in and out of this. Were these people like part of the hoarders team that like now like they're like we grew up with the hoarders, so now we got to kill them all?
No.
Like a vampire hunter situation?
No, it's I don't know. It's that lady that we showed you. She like specializes in like hoarding disorder. It's like a real thing. I'm not really sure why people do it. I'm sure.
I kind
Trauma.
of I think I know
Sean
it.
Murray had made a good point. He's like greatest generation grandparents make a lot of sense. Like people who went through like Great Depression era,
Yeah.
like that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but if you're like 35,
Yeah, if you're 35 and you're hoarding, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, I've seen
Get it
people-
together,
Is
dude.
it similar to acquisition therapy or whatever? Like where people buy shit,
Like
and then,
retail therapy?
Yeah, but no, like one step further, where like people buy stuff and then they like don't even open it. They just are like happy they have
like
it.
all of your board games downstairs.
Well, yeah, but those are gifts. Those are gifts.
Those would be worth
The
some
ones
money
I-
someday.
You'll notice the ones I bought on my own accord. Those are fucking open. I played that Space Marine dungeon crawler by myself, and then you know what? Other people love me so much they're like, he'd probably like this, and they got me another copy. Collector's
See?
issue. Now the Lego I am probably hoarding to resell.
my 600-pound life though, I don't know how many people actually watch that show, but it is legitimately like a good, endearing television show that will make you emotional.
Yeah.
But there's just a lot of funny moments.
It's upsetting for sure. That show
Yeah.
like makes me fucking angry sometimes.
Yeah, when you see some of the reaction, like some of the behavior, where it's like, bro, you're on a television show about how you're too fat, so fucking act like it. And they're just like, well, I don't think I'm wrong.
I will say the ones
kinda
that
has the
get like
attitude.
arrogant and then they're smugly eating. I'm like, man.
Dude,
Here's how you know it's just so bad for you to be like at that weight is like when they start going on a diet, they lose like 30 pounds in like 4 days.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
bad your body's like, you gotta fucking drop some of this weight, buddy.
We gotta get this out of
Our
here.
knees are screaming right
there
now,
is
dog.
a recurring character in my 600-pound life that is the silver fox of that show.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
But he's a weight loss doctor.
Oh yeah.
That guy's
He's
amazing.
He's amazing.
You
Yeah,
get-
he's like an Indian dude.
He's so.
Oh, I thought you meant Dr. Turtle guy.
He is kind of like a turtle, but
Yeah.
he,
Little turtly.
his name is Dr. Now.
Dr. Now, yeah.
Dr. Now.
And he has a gold stethoscope.
Oh, so we are talking about the same guy.
It's the same guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But he
Makes it hilarious.
he is fucking really, really awkward.
Uh-huh.
Super insincere and very blunt. And he gives them these weight loss like forms, being like, or like pamphlets, being like, this is the diet you got to follow. This is what you got to do if you're gonna lose the weight. This is how you will lose weight. I know you'll lose weight if you do this.
Yeah.
And then they don't lose the weight, or they'll like gain weight, and they're like, Doc, I followed the diet. And he's like, you fucking liar.
yeah. He'll call him out,
yeah.
dude. It's so
And
funny.
he'll call people out that are in the waiting room too. Like we were watching this one recently where these two brothers went in together, and the one brother's wife came with them. Just so, like for support, you know, and Dr. Now like straight up gave her a fucking weight loss dieting plan, and she wasn't even there for it.
Oh, get the fuck out of
He's
here.
just there
Hey,
to support her
But
fat
that guy
husband.
also looks like weird.
Yeah.
Like he's not the epitome of health. He has like
No.
jet black dyed hair.
I really
He's
wish
also
he-
like
I
an
wish he was
80-year-old
hot.
man.
He looks
Oh,
like a
okay.
man. He looks like a man that knows a lot about the
He
stomach. Though.
looks like
yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
normal weight for how fucking old
How
he is.
old is
He's
he,
definitely
though?
not overweight.
Probably in his fucking 60s.
He's just got droopy old man skin.
Well,
He's
Elena
fine.
was
I
showing-
agree that he should not dye his hair jet black at that age. That looks fucking weird.
Yeah, anybody who dyes their hair jet black at that age, I'm like, you look like Satan. Like if he was trying
Anybody
to
that
just,
dyes their
just
hair jet
fucking
black.
Elena was showing me another
Doctor Now
show.
as in lose it now.
Yeah, Doctor Now is in Lose It Now. He's Elena's showing me another show that
My
it
feet are killing me.
yeah, it counters my 600-pound life in Hoarders for like being like kind of like just sad and disgusting and gross and weird.
Yeah.
But it's My Feet Are Killing Me, and it's all foot shit, and it's like gross as fuck.
Ugh.
But the doctor that I saw on the clip that she showed me, this dude, fucking dynamite, hot as fuck, just such a good looking guy.
But like fucked up
Literal
feet.
No,
No,
he's just a
doctor. He's
fucking
a doctor.
Oh, he's a podiatrist.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
alright.
My man is he's got nerves of steel. He is staring on the pipe of just the grossest feet you've ever seen in your life, and he's like,
dude.
time to clean these babies up. He's like, Daddy's got to go to work, and I'm like, this guy probably fucks
nah,
so hard.
amputate
that guy's
this
a-
extra
that dude
toe.
Yeah, this
fucks
is a-
feet for sure.
Yeah, he's a foot fetish guy.
Oh yeah.
No, that's what I
That's,
made that.
that's
claim
an extra
immediately.
character on a Dexter season we
He
didn't
took
see.
a lady's toe off and then said that her feet were beautiful now. You know?
Oh, like he cut a toe off.
Like
and
she
he's
had like
"Well,
two
you
extra
fixed
toes.
it now.
And we watched it, the whole fucking thing. I couldn't believe they showed the entire operation on TV
Hey,
like that.
so
It
wait.
made me sick. I had to look
Is this
away.
like a British show?
No.
After he
Oh,
lopped
dude.
off the 2 extra toes,
The British ones are worse, man. You should watch some of the British medical shows. They're fucking horrifying, dude.
after like, your feet, oh god, fucking awful. After he lopped
Blimey,
off
look at those.
it just started going, crikey, he just turned it into an Australian
Yeah,
show.
dude.
We've got some feet in the wild here.
Oh, look at these.
I'm gonna wrestle it to
Look
the
at these
ground.
nasty buggers.
Cut off 2 extra toe. Wait, so he lopped off 2 toes and then was like, your feet are beautiful now?
Pretty much. You just said, look at your beautiful feet. But it was just funny because we had just talked
okay.
about him having a foot fetish. And it
Okay.
was- and then this woman that he was taking the toes off of, she wrote erotic paranormal fiction.
Of course she did.
And then he said that he wants to read one of her books.
Yeah, you know why? He probably was like, oh, I also found this for you. He probably has like a glass slipper after every surgery that goes like, it fits now, Cinderella. and then and just hands him a fucking business card with his number.
The clip that initially that she showed me is this guy who like clearly has like mental issues,
Yeah.
but his feet
I know
were
what's
just
wrong with him.
just like like his toenails were so long that they were like curved down
Like
and in,
like
and,
he's going for a Guinness World, but you're like, oh, buddy, you're a couple years away.
I remember
still.
that lady. That lady is so gross.
Yeah, that book's a freak book.
Yeah, dude, if that's your world record,
My favorite
toenails.
Yeah.
Guinness World Record I ever read about was this dude who ate like 140 planes.
Yeah, that's not, see, that's a freak book.
he ate like 140 planes worth of like the parts.
Oh, planes. I thought you said
What?
planes.
No, like airplanes.
Airplanes.
He ate 140 airplanes over the course of like
That guy's
however
cutting
many
up there.
years.
Yes.
100. No way. I don't believe if one man could eat one airplane over
he
his
ate
lifetime.
airplane. He ate an airplane.
All of the parts.
Like all the parts, like
No.
140.
Like chewing them up?
Erickson.
No,
How
just-
do you
will
do
you
that?
pull this out?
I mean, I read this when I was a kid.
Erickson, you were
I could be
begrudgingly like,
Listen,
I'm
Jake,
gonna
I
greatly
want you to be
overestimating
right.
it. I want to be right.
I want
too.
you to be right.
I was just thinking about it. I was just like, what the fuck is he talking
Here's the thing.
about?
planes.
I thought
it's
you
not
just-
a record.
Just
That's
show
just
us more weird records also.
Yeah, who? Oh, I mean, can it really be a record if nobody held like a previous?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not like the
exactly.
guy
Standing
next to him
for
only
it.
ate
It's like,
17
man, I ate
airplanes.
139 airplanes for nothing.
Like, fuck.
Do you think
Hey,
if
I
swallowed
actually
this,
hold the world record. I've ate the most steering wheels.
Yeah, next year on Coney Island, they're gonna be eating fucking jet skis.
Crazy. The man who ate airplane pieces.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting.
All right.
Oh my
See,
God.
hang on.
Teeth?
Show. There's no
What?
way he's biting into
Okay,
that.
That's just.
There's no way he's biting. He's
silly.
probably eating like lug nuts and shit. That is fucking bullshit.
look at those
That's
teeth.
still
Look at them-
craziness.
Look at them teeth.
Oh,
he
yeah, look
does
at how
have some
gross his
jaws
teeth
fucking
are.
teeth. All right, never mind. This guy might actually be biting into metal.
This was the inspiration for Jaws.
Oh, he's
from-
French. It makes a lot of sense.
Well, they do know good cuisine.
What is wrong with him?
Impossible
he's-
biology.
He started with bicycles. He warmed up to
He had an
them.
incredibly resilient digestive system, doctors said. Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah.
The super
Really?
thick stomach lining.
Yeah, but like, what about that makes you then immediately be like, better start eating metal and shit?
Yeah, I don't understand.
When people start
how you can-
offering you money and world records for it.
I guess.
There's
Good
no amount of money. I don't think that's.
Yeah, but like that's not something you do without trying it every now and again, and then being like, "Hey, pay me $5 and I'll eat this bolt."
Here,
Yeah, that's like my strange addiction.
Here's my
shit.
favorite picture. Is
Another
this,
great
is
TLC
this guy
classic.
right
Yes.
here. This is.
TLC has the best television on TV.
What do we got going on there?
I just like how he's sitting there.
Oh,
on the
like-
plane
like-
with the rotor.
Like,
God,
like
I
he
wanna-
flew in on what he's eating.
Yeah,
That'd be so great. He just flies in, lands, sets up a table, and starts eating his airplane.
I want to
Like,
meet that photographer,
Yeah,
the guy who set that shot up.
great shot.
He's like, "Wait, guy eats airplanes. I have the perfect shot.
The man who.
Get me a fine dining table."
That's fucking ridiculous,
It's
man.
one thing that he's.
It's pretty cool if you ask me.
But I want to see him actually
Hang on,
break
is that-
it down.
Is that
Like,
regular food?
Yeah, click up that one.
No, that is definitely pieces. There you go.
That's definitely parts of an airplane.
Dude,
He's
this man's
like-
asshole. Think about this
like,
man's
oh
asshole.
man, having a midnight snack.
ripped to shreds.
How do you even get to this point? where you're
Yeah,
like-
what?
Look at those pieces.
It looks like there's some sort of YouTube video about it. Man who ate an airplane.
oh yeah, there
Yeah,
we go.
we'll probably we can't get
Oh
pulled.
yeah,
'cause-
no, we don't want to get that taken off.
Yeah.
Everyone watch The Man Who Ate an Airplane on YouTube.
Yeah, what?
We'll reconvene next week.
Yeah.
Here's what he looks like now.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, man kicked out. I want to read the headline of this. It says,
Out of
man
all
kicked out of all-you-can-eat buffet after eating more than 50 pounds of food, sues for $2 million.
I bet you he won too.
Oh my god.
Damn, dude.
He's like, "I could eat more."
I don't feel like you could
What are
get
you
$2 million
doing?
out of that though.
Definitely not.
Like, sir, they probably stopped you after you ate like $38 worth of food.
I have a
I
better
was,
headline. Man who gets kicked out of restaurant for after eating 50 pounds at all-you-can-eat buffet takes massive shit. Takes 50-pound shit.
It's grotesque to think about, but I do always wonder. Like on my 600-pound life.
How big the poops
Yeah,
are.
they never talk about that.
They don't.
I'm like that. They're showing them eat so much.
I feel
like
like they need special toilets.
well, something's going on there, because the other half of the time those cameras aren't on. What do you
Louis,
think they're doing?
you can't take a big poop if your poops are never solid. Like, there's no way those like
yeah, but the
600-pound people.
volume of whatever's coming out,
It's probably a lot. Yeah, I'm not denying that.
It don't have to be solid for it
I'm
to be
trying
a
not
lot.
to think about it.
I imagine it would just be like a flat, like ribbon sort of thing after moving through all of the skin and crevices.
All right, yeah. Now I'm a
God,
visual
man.
learner. That one, now that's in there.
Oh, for ribbon shit.
That's what I imagine. You know?
Oh God.
Like just flat a little bit.
Oh,
I
they'd have
do-
to use whole rolls of toilet paper and just wipe by the side.
I feel
No,
so
they just came
bad
around.
for the weirdest part. I feel so bad for these like crazy heavy people because they physically can't clean themselves. That's
Yeah.
that's the worst part. Like when you see them attempt to shower and they're like they just like can't get.
They show them showering.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they show
Oh,
them
wow.
naked.
You can't see anything. It's mostly fat rolls.
Yeah, in fact, they don't even have to blur it out half the time. You just can't see anything.
Yeah. See, I don't know, man. As a producer,
Oh man.
as a producer on that show, licking your fingers from the craft services table, and somebody's like, "You don't see anything wrong with this?" I'm like, not at all.
That's one of those shows where they're like they're clearly exploiting people for profit,
Yeah.
but they're like, we're trying to help them, so it's okay. It's like Intervention, where it's like nobody on Intervention really ever got
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
sober. There's like maybe 5 people on that show that made it out.
Yeah, no, intervention is
Intervention
a
Hang
very
on.
exploitative show.
I this blows my mind. You guys know so many TV shows, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah,
That's like legitimately they just put cameras in a room with people like, yeah, we got to do this, but
That's
we're gonna film
TLC.
it now.
TLC
that's
has
TLC,
the best shows on TV.
90 Day Fiance with Big Ed.
That one makes
Holy
me sad.
shit, that is so.
That's the one they have all the
That
memes
one
about,
is
right?
so funny though, dude.
That
Big Ed is an asshole to that
Big
little
Ed's a
Filipino
dickhead.
girl.
Like, how could you possibly be that like unattractive and be that big of a
And
douchebag?
she fucking hates him too. It's
Oh
so,
yeah,
it's
she's
so sad. But
She's
it's
so like
funny.
disgusted by him and like this guy's such a douchebag piece of shit.
I do
think he's
need to
hot.
watch that.
We should all sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
What season is that?
That's the newest one.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks like a bullfrog in those memes. Where like I know people are just taking screen captures, but I'm like, yeah, they found like no neck scrunched up. I'm like, oh my god.
I heard this theory that everyone
This is
either
how he
looks like a
looks.
rat or a frog, and it's true.
Really?
Yeah. We're all rats. Erickson's a frog.
Okay, I'll take it.
It's just the shape of your face. but,
Really?
You know? Yeah, just think about it.
I always heard it as everyone looks like either a pig or a fox, and I agree with that one.
See, I
Okay,
think people
that's
look
kind
like
of the same thing.
birds.
I know it.
Different kinds of birds.
It's
Yeah,
about
some
like your
of us look
face
like
shape and
birds.
stuff.
What kind of bird are you, Lewis?
I don't know. Something with a real beak though, like a toucan.
Yeah.
Because they got a big old schnoz.
Toucan.
Yeah, like
Sam.
a toucan. Maybe a flamingo.
I feel like it could be
Who
like
came
a-
up with birds and or rats
Zach
and
is
frogs?
definitely a rat. Okay,
Yeah?
that's for sure.
Thanks,
I'll give him
guys.
that. Yeah, I would say Jake's a frog.
I don't like these ones. I don't like these
I'd
comparisons.
rather be a frog
I
than a
don't-
rat. Let's be
I'd-
real.
I want to be a fox.
I think Jake's a rat.
Don't like that one either.
Well, no, I just it's about mousy or froggy features.
Yeah, you're not helping.
What?
This is a great game to play
Yeah,
the table.
not making me
Call
feel better.
him a mouse. Don't call him a rat.
Fine,
What-
wow.
what
Why said I was a
journal-
rat? Damn.
What scientific journal is this published in again? TikTok. Yeah. There it is.
But it's true.
You can say whatever you want on TikTok. Be like, people either look like blow pops or
The
Tootsie
medical
Rolls.
community of TikTok.
Yeah.
I never claimed it was medical. I'm just
Elena,
saying.
you definitely look like a chipmunk, so we'll go.
I'm
with
a
rodent.
rat.
Yeah, you're a rat. You're
I'm
a
a rat.
Okay.
We're all rats, and you're a frog, Erickson.
I want to
I
be
disagree.
a bird
You've got a
still.
rounder face. You've got a little bit of a rounder face,
I'm fine with
and
that.
you've got
First time I've ever felt good about my round face is now.
It's
you
because
guys
you
are being
bullfrog a rat.
Too insecure.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that?
You guys are being too insecure.
About what?
About being a rat or a frog?
Yeah.
No,
About
you
being
are.
an amphibian or being a
I
rodent?
don't know why you guys like it feels like it's in your head. You guys are like one is better than the other.
I think I've just seen.
100%.
I've seen too many gangster movies because every time you say rat, the word fuck just comes into my. Yeah, you rat fuck. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's just that every time somebody says rat,
I
that's
just get
immediately-
insecure about my teeth with that comparison. I'm like, man,
No, it has nothing to do with your teeth.
I'm like,
and everything
man,
to do with the
dog, I got
narrowness.
these like big ass buck teeth.
No, it's the narrowness of your face and where your like eyes are placed on your head. Like Erickson's got like a little bit of. Like,
Oh,
a
okay,
wider
cool. I feel
nose.
better
That's
now.
why that's why he's a frog.
She's
I
a
got a
frog.
wider what?
You've just got like a little bit of a wider nose than us.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you're Jewish.
This
So.
really does feel like Elena just wanted to attack me for my looks this whole time. but
No,
okay.
I'm just you're the only frog in the room, so I've got to compare everyone to you.
Fucking frog, you
You're the only
froggy
one who
fuck.
doesn't fit.
You're the only pig.
And
goddammit, in a
also
room full of
James
foxes.
James is a frog.
Yeah,
also.
James-
James is a frog. So like that
100%
like,
James is a
That's the
frog.
difference.
I can just imagine James hopping from lily pad to lily pad.
It's what he's doing right now.
Sorry, I
why
can't make
he's
the
not
pod,
here.
guys. Had to go down to the marsh.
I
Saw a
have.
fly he wanted to follow.
Have you guys ever seen James stretch in the morning where he just squats down and starts springing his legs out?
He just starts flipping his long tongue out.
I'm like, James, what are you doing, you goof?
Neck fills up with air.
Yeah, you know.
He ribbons. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Don't you guys hear him before he goes to bed? he's
If you walked into his room, it's a marsh.
Yeah. I was like, James, my God, dude, you've got to get the standing water out of your room.
And he just goes.
Frogs with spider eyes.
I will say, Elena, ever since you said it, now when I look at Lewis's face, I can definitely see how much he looks like a rodent. He looks like
Rat
a rat. I
fuck.
definitely see the rat face in Lewis for sure.
Yeah?
You're a handsome man,
didn't
but I
mean to
can
offend- I didn't
definitely
mean to
see-
Rat fuck.
Didn't mean to offend
you
anybody.
rat fuck. See, now it's just in my brain now. Y'all are rat fucks. No, I like being a toucan. I'm a bird.
Yeah, I feel like a real rat because I'll eat a whole wheel of cheese. I'm like a rat.
Nah, I'll hit that up like toucans do. You ever see those toucans in the trees just eating wheels of cheese, just
Yeah,
making up shit.
I don't know what fantasy world you live in, but I love
Cheesy
it.
loops.
Yeah.
My fantasy world, it's a different kind of mental illness, but we all got our own brand. Every now and again, when I'm staring off into the distance, I just have songs playing in my head, and people are like, "What you think about, Lou?" I'm like, "The Donovans."
Last night I was thinking about if frogs had eyes like spiders.
Oh, do
That's
they?
what I told him right before we went to bed. No, but how
What did Dr. TikTok have to say about that?
No,
TikTok.
it's just a thought I was having, an intrusive thought I was having while I was trying to go to sleep, and I like turned over to Zach and I was like, guess what I'm thinking about right now? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, if frogs had 8 eyes like spiders.
Oh my god, the world
then
we're
I
living in is
said-
just TikTok PhD at law. Like what?
I said the correct boyfriend response, by the way, to when she said, if frogs had eyes like spiders, I said, I don't know, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
And that's what you say.
and then you
I
try
was,
to
like,
go to sleep immediately. And then when you wake up the next day and your cheeks bleeding a little bit, you're like, okay. Well, looks like it beat you to sleep.
He could never beat me to sleep.
She falls asleep before me every time.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. Not every time. It's been a couple of times that I fell asleep first.
Okay.
I was
They're
real
few and
sleepy.
far between.
Good to know.
Any other questions you guys have for us
How?
about our day-to-day life?
Yeah. What's it like watching? Do you have
What?
to watch until she goes to sleep and then okay, she's asleep now, and then go to bed?
Oh, I thought you were okay.
I was like,
thank
watching
God.
what?
I really definitely misheard that.
No, I
question.
said it. I said exactly that. It's just a weird way to go about saying it.
Chat.
Oh man, I like it. We got one team toucan. I'll take that.
Team Toucan
What?
recording.
Who on? I am kind of intrigued on TikTok. Who brought that up though? Frogs and rats.
It's just a trend where people would be like, they say like everyone either looks like a frog or a rat, and so then girls would take they'd screenshot pictures of their friend group, you know what I mean? And they'd be like frog, rat. It's just this weird trend that was going about.
Okay, yeah, that.
But it made me think about it. I'm like, yeah, we all do. And I looked at myself and I was like, fucking rat.
Rat. Fuck it. No, it's rat. Fuck.
Rat fuck.
Yeah, you rat.
But I
Fuck.
looked at my
Rat
face and I
fuck.
was like, everything's kind of right here. And it's narrow. And I've got
Rat nose.
Rat no.
yeah, I got a rat nose. My mouth's a little bit small. So I was like, yeah, I'm a rat.
Oh, rat.
Between the two, you definitely want to look like a rat, I would say.
No, my friend Hannah's a frog. She's so cute.
Can we see a picture of Hannah?
Yeah, I'll show you a picture of
That's
Hannah.
fine. let's judge Hannah here, right, live on the morning show.
Yeah, Hannah, you're being judged now.
Let's decide if she's a rat or a frog.
So teeth aside, though, Jake, are you cool with looking like a rat?
Yeah, if it's I'm a handsome rat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're the rat prince.
Yeah, dude.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, that's
You're
fine.
you're the Sigma
Hannah's
rat.
Handsome
Hannah's
rat.
a frog.
Okay.
Hannah's a frog.
Could we get a
Want
Yeah.
a shot on screen?
put it up against the put it towards the camera?
Which one?
Go to the other one, I think actually. Hold
Okay. Here.
up. No, yeah, I can't.
Put it on blast.
I am
Point up,
glad that you liked
Point it
Hereditary,
up. Point up there.
Sean. It's a dope movie.
I can't see that at all.
Focus her.
Oh yeah. She
Well, I
looks,
can't do it from here. Hold up.
Wow, the people really need to see.
yeah, she looks.
so good.
See, you see how good
that's
she
her
looks?
Instagram.
She's hideous. Honestly, that is just disgusting.
Yeah, we had to blur her out.
Yeah, no, yeah, we can't. YouTube has already put a content warning on it. Yeah, Zach's got it. Hold up a second. Okay, well, I'm not gonna see her. Just hit the auto focus. Yeah, she looks like a rat to me.
Look at her, dude.
Oh, look at that
There
rat.
it is. That's her, huh?
What
Yeah,
did you?
it's-
What's happening?
You know
I don't know
what?
what's going on.
What
It's just
there we go. Is this just
my face
hit
on
auto
live.
zoom.
Like,
Hit
what is
auto
going
zoom,
on?
dude. On the right hand corner is an auto zoom button.
You do. You have it so
Autofocus.
zoomed in on Jake's fucking face. It does look like we're watching some sort of National Geographic now, where you just get that B-roll shot.
Focus set where if you try to zoom it in.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah. Just pull her
God,
up on
dude.
Facebook. My God, how do we have all this tech in here and we're like, well, we got to put phone screen to camera.
Show the other camera then. Show it to the other camera. There we go.
Oh, so much
Oh,
better.
I mean, I can't really see her face, but that definitely looks like. Oh, there you go. That's a frog. Yeah, that's a frog.
Frog, cute frog. Like it's
I mean, yeah.
has nothing to do with your bad quality.
That took way longer than I expected.
So you're telling me
Yeah, that was dumb.
you can
Follow
see
Hannah_Mill on
attractive rat fucks
and give her a shout out, frog or rat.
Yeah.
and just the shot of Jake.
Just comment on her pictures and say frog, ribbit, ribbit.
I didn't
Just say
like
ribbit on all of her
the.
pictures.
I didn't appreciate the extreme close up. I didn't understand what that was all about.
It was complete accident. The manual focus on that camera does like a hard zoom in so you can get the focus just right.
Oh, okay. I was like, why? Yeah,
And
why
I
did
was
that
like, why
happen?
is it zoomed in on Jake's face?
Jake is
It
master
was the only thing
shredder.
in
Fuck
focus.
yeah,
Right, 'cause it's the
dude.
only thing in focus.
Yeah, and you guys are the Ninja Turtles because you eat pizza all the time.
That's not true.
That's kind of. I
You
did have
guys
pizza
also
last night.
live in a sewer.
Yeah.
That is true.
I appreciate you guys paying rent, even though you guys live in the sewers of East Lansing.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because it's your house.
No,
Oh my goodness.
rats don't have house money.
Rats are
Can barely afford rent, dude.
Yeah, right.
Rats don't have house money.
That is gonna be burned into my brain for the rest of the
Every
day.
time you see people,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like rat,
Yeah.
frog.
Yeah. But then
That's like not a positive thing. TikTok is cancer.
I totally agree.
It's how it depends on how you take it, but
well, yeah,
Like,
but if,
I was
if
like,
we
no,
all
I'm a
just
rat.
Oh, if you guys think TikTok's cancer, just wait to hear about the newest TikTok trend where you can look at pictures of your friends and then each person looks like either cancer or AIDS.
Yeah.
You can look at pictures of your friends.
Well,
and be
yeah,
like,
can you
cancer,
imagine?
AIDS.
We just
I'm a
all
real
went on
AIDS
your friends'
baby.
photos and went, "You frog, you fucking frog!" Like, I don't
Oh
know.
my God, Sarah, you are such an AIDS.
I was reading about like products that aren't around anymore. That used to be like on the market in America, and there used to be like this weight loss chocolate candy called AIDS.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
I swear to fucking God, like I just learned about this like 2 nights ago. There's before the AIDS like epidemic in the 1980s. There was like literally like a chocolate like is like a piece of chocolate that like suppressed your appetite and helped you lose weight, and it was called AIDS. It was AIDS.
Oh wow.
And after the AIDS stuff happened, the sales cut in like half, and then eventually just got pulled off the market because it was like considered offensive.
yeah.
calling it
I mean,
laxatives.
Eat my AIDS.
It doesn't help that like having AIDS makes you lose weight.
I was gonna
as
say it
well.
sounds like both.
It's just
Either way you go, you're gonna be losing that weight.
it's just like, dude. I mean, you could have just done the right thing and just rebranded. I don't know. Just come up with a different name.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like a product was failing on its own, and then they blamed it on AIDS, like everything else.
No, it was like really successful before
Really?
AIDS.
Yeah.
Or AIDS.
AIDS was really
It's another
successful before
senseless
AIDS.
AIDS
death
was
to
really
AIDS.
successful before AIDS.
AIDS was killing it.
I have a weight loss chocolate that I just launched. New weight loss chocolate one.
Yeah.
Yes, my new weight loss chocolate line is called Diabeat It. Time to beat that weight loss, baby.
Beat it out back,
A
dude.
nice Diabeat It bar.
Oh my goodness, dude.
0 grams of sugar.
It's actually a good name for like a like.
Oh,
a-
Louis,
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with what we talked
Yeah.
about so far today either.
Diet
But
Beat It.
Diet Beat It.
this is important. I
I'm
don't
so
know.
sorry.
I don't think you're losing hair, but me and Louis are losing hair.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't drink anything with creatine in it anymore.
Why?
Apparently, I fucking heard.
Can you eat creatine still?
No, apparently, if you are
You
prone
don't-
to hair loss,
Drink
creatine
it.
will dehydrate your
Can
scalp
you
even
eat it?
more and cause you to lose more hair.
Do you know how much creatine's in a lot of foods, though?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like as like a fucking workout
like a
supplement,
supplement?
like directly taking creatine and
Okay.
being like consuming large amounts of it.
Dude, I've heard that before too, but
Pre-workout in general is really not
Dude,
good
my
for your nervous
hairline is
system.
doing the fucking electric slide lately, so
Yeah?
it's not good.
forward or
trying
back?
to- Where do you think?
it's just coming.
Where do you think, dude? Yeah,
The
it's
front of
just
his
go, man.
face.
I'm growing more hair as I
What
get
if
older.
you
That's what's
balded
happening.
from back to front, and your front just kept going forward?
Dude, I'll tell you what, I'm getting more back hair.
yeah.
So
it's just
that's a bad
shifting?
sign.
All right, get a skin graft.
Oh my god, get your back hair on your forehead. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Just scraggly back hair up top.
I was thinking about getting a hair transplant.
From
Get all my ass hair
ass
on
hair,
my
yeah.
face.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna shave it all off and then just get an ass hair transplant.
I'm gonna get my
Tommy Pickles.
I'm gonna get my taint hair stapled to my forehead.
Dude, whoa, I love your hair. I'm like, thanks, it's from my ass.
It's my ass hair. Yo, dude, sick mohawk. Thanks. It's from my ass crack.
Yeah,
If
that's
he's
honestly,
so thin and straggly, and like fucking, if he's so like wiry and pube-like.
Oh my god, dude. What if that's just Hims?
I feel like they have better options,
Just
Hims.
a
dude.
Hims commercial where guys are like, I used to be bald, but now I look
Well-
great. You just have ass hair.
scraggly pube
When
head.
they do like hair
Oh, it looks so
surgery,
good.
when they do like hair surgery transplants now, like how do they do that?
So what they do is I watched this 'cause it's very satisfying. So they go to the back of your head and they inject your like scalp with like numbing stuff.
Yeah.
But then they have this machine, and it's like a gauged needle, and it's the size of a hair follicle, and that goes into the pore, into the follicle, and then
Wow.
it just grabs the entire thing from
And they
the
do that
root,
for each follicle.
and
huh?
they do that for each one, and then they put
That's
then
like
they,
millions of follicles.
Yep, but they have like a machine that does it, and you don't really feel it. And they take it all
Jesus.
out from like the back, and then they put it in the front.
Yeah, but don't
How
they
much does
fall
that
out
cost?
again?
Jake's
I'm not
thinking
sure
about
how
it.
much, I'm not sure how much it costs, but there's definitely a healing period where
Dude,
you're
just-
not supposed
just-
to be
all right.
doing anything crazy.
You can
with your
use
hair.
the Rogaine foam stuff and finasteride until your late 30s, and then when you hit 40, just call it and shave your fucking head.
Nah, dude, my shit's
Dude, no,
luxurious,
because
dude.
it's like the facelift at 70 type of shit where
My
you
shit's,
don't
my
look
shit's
young
too nice,
anymore.
bro.
Just grow a dope beard.
I feel like but the longer time goes on, the better it's gonna get.
all right,
So by the time I'm losing my hair, I feel like they're really gonna have it like almost
you're
down
gonna
pat.
figure it out.
They're really gonna have it down
Here's
pat.
what I'm getting at, Jake. Because you have such a lush, thick head of hair.
It's nice,
It's just
right?
retreating because your body is trying to tell you you're built for a majestic skullet. All right? You need nothing on top with a fucking lion's mane behind you, dude. Just
I think it would be
ripping it
funny
on
just
guitar.
bald with a ponytail.
You would look like the Hulk. The
Oh my
Hulkster,
god,
man.
you
Hulkmania.
could do that. Do like the samurai bald,
Yeah.
with just like the one long.
Oh, you'd look so
ponytail.
fucking cool.
Dude, it would look cool. The Zuko, bro.
Zuko.
You need a
No.
Zuko.
Oh my
Dude,
god,
if
it'd be
I
incredible.
would do the Hulk Hogan,
Or
that'd be
what-
hilarious.
You could do a Hulk Hogan with
I
a
would
comb
definitely.
over.
I think I would definitely bleach my hair at that point too.
Yeah, dude. Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Also,
just
I
grow
have
it
a
out
question.
long.
This is for science.
I'd have to start doing
thick
steroids if
are
I'm really
your
gonna pull off
pubes,
that
Jake?
look. How thick are my pubes?
Dude, my
Yeah,
man.
are they like?
he
Are
got
like?
a bush, dude.
Is it like a carpet or is it scraggly? You
No,
got
he
scraggly
straight up
pubes?
has like train spotting, like heroin bush. You ever seen that movie with?
I have seen Train
Ewan
Spotting.
McGregor. He's just got a fucking bird's nest.
I don't have.
Jake,
You don't have a bird's
Jake
nest?
I don't have a
keeps it in
bird's
check.
nest.
Yo,
Well, I
he
just
keeps
want to
it in
know because a
check.
doctor will ask you that. They go, "How much are we working with?"
Yeah, because they
When
gotta
we-
put
when
some
we-
up top.
When we put the trust me, you literally won't be able to tell the difference.
What if there-
between your luxurious hair and this new pube front line?
What if there wasn't enough? So you just had like a little bush up top. And had like a tin where it's like an island of pubes. And then like just a vast
Pube
ocean.
hair, literally pube hair and ass hair. It's the same as head hair.
Yeah.
You just don't condition it
Yeah,
every
you gotta
day.
straighten your flat ironing your pubes.
You
I
gotta
don't like
fucking
the-
work it.
I don't
If
like
you
that
want it to
my-
look good.
I don't like that my beard hair kind of comes in so puby.
You don't condition it.
I don't condition it. Is that what you got to do to get it nice?
You gotta treat it.
You gotta condition it
You
like
gotta
with
fucking
conditioner.
want it.
Yeah.
If you want luxurious
Really?
beard
Okay,
hair,
I'm gonna
you
start
gotta
doing
want
that.
it.
I'm gonna get my beard nice and soft and not so
You can
scraggly.
also, they have like beard spray and stuff too that you can
And
like, product
oils.
you
Yeah,
can
you got to
put in
do
it,
beard oil.
Man, I think next time I go get my haircut, I'm gonna have them like professionally line it up and trim it
There's
up.
God, it's right by the Culvers and like the Aldi over there. What?
Just all the hair and the food makes sense now.
Yeah,
But
you
no,
can go
they have,
get
like
your
a men's
fucking.
barbershop where they do like the hot towel on your face and like line you up. and
I've
everything.
actually been there before, and the dude didn't give me a heads up that that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Just lay back and close your eyes." I'm like, "Well, this seems sketch." And I was like, and I was apprehensive. Like, I was
And
like,
then
"I don't
just-
fucking close my eyes for no man." And then like I'm sitting there all tense and shit. And the last thing you want when you're in fight or flight with a dude with a razor around your face is a scalding hot solid to hit your face. Because I'm like, oh my God, it feels like boiling water, but it's in a towel, so it won't brush off. And the whole time, he's like, yeah, it's nice and good, isn't it? It's on my eyelids. And have you ever shrieked in your brain but not let it out? That's what I was doing, and I just let one of these out. Ooh, yeah, that is nice. Like as I'm screaming in my brain.
Well, the hot towel stems from back when guys would drink whiskey every day
Uh-huh.
and fall off horses. So
Yeah.
a hot towel
Yeah, like
really is the nicest thing. Like,
it definitely doesn't feel like
What,
the
what's-
megatons of Earth's gravity bringing me down from a horse height.
What's the most you guys have ever like paid for a haircut? I've never like gotten like a really nice
200
haircut where you're
plus.
paying
I went
like
to
a
Bow
lot of
Rips
money.
twice in one day.
Dude, I swear to God, I go to like Great Clips. Like
Yeah.
I get the worst piece of shit haircuts that you could ever get. Because I go to Great Clips.
I don't know, like,
That's a commercial. For great
because I go to Great Clips.
I get the worst piece of shit haircuts you could ever get because I go to Great Clips. It's great.
and I'll tell you what,
It cost
I'll
me
be there next month.
$8, and you know what? Guess what? It grows back.
Because at Great Clips we say, it's shorter than it was.
Great, Great Clips. It grows back.
Oh my
I did say
God.
that
Fuck,
after
that
a
is-
haircut
that's
one time at a
great.
Supercuts. They said, so what do you think? And I went, oh, it's shorter. That's all I could think. That's all that could come out.
Oh my
God,
Oh,
I've been
shorter.
sitting in the chair before and had some lady just go into town at my hair, and I've had to be like, stop cutting, stop right now. You're taking too much off.
It's short
Like-
enough.
And then I pay like fucking $150 for hair I didn't ask for.
Oh my
Which is
God,
not
that's
cool.
like a 2 years worth of men's haircut.
If you do like treatments and like if I like highlight my hair and shit, like my hair's so long, like if you pay for like how much of the product they need to
Okay,
use
you said $150 for that?
for like to have them wash it, cut it, style it, do my
Then
eyebrows.
don't they tell women to get their hair done like every 3 weeks?
Nah, I don't know. I get my hair cut like once a year.
Okay, see that
But-
makes sense. So they're just putting all your haircut price into one.
Me, I
This
am.
is big
There's
hair.
women that get their hair done
making
all the
sure
time.
they get their nut.
Like if you color your hair, that is so expensive because like your hair is growing out and you have
Not
to recolor
true.
it.
Zach does it all the time, and look
It's
at
not
him.
supposed to grow. Women would never let it grow out like that.
Why? Zach looks hot when he does it, like
Zach
an
looks
anime
hot when he does it
character.
because he's got boy hair.
Yeah.
But like, imagine
I have
my hair
boy
like
hair. You got
this,
boy
and then
hair.
like right here, it just started being
Brown
blue.
hair.
J-
It just
Jake-
started being blue. Like
Jake
right
and I
here.
got man hair because it's receding.
I will say the most. I'm with Jake on this one. I have never, ever in my whole goddamn life paid more than $20 for a haircut.
Okay, so I used to go to a couple of barbers where it was $16 for the haircut, and then I'd tip them $4, and I'd be like, ooh, I feel like a grown man because I get to hand him a 20, and then I feel like he's gonna tussle my hair and say, go home to dad now. But I remember one time, like all the gym cut dudes, the guys that got like fucking fresh fades and lightning bolts in the side of their head. They're like, I'm not part of a gang. I'm rolling solo, but I got zigzags in my fucking hair, like Chucky Finster's T-shirt. Like, no, it's fucking cool, dude. I wish I had cool guy energy, but I can't pull off those haircuts because I look like such a dumb douche.
Yeah.
But no, it looks good on you though. But
No, here's the thing.
Some guys pull that off.
Okay, this is what I can't stress this enough because You are not the first person to make a comment about cool
We
guy
showing
hair.
hairs? We showing hairs now?
This is not cool guy hair.
Let me see your ass hair.
Look at me.
Hang on, do
Cameras.
this real quick.
Yeah, go like
This
Oh,
this
wow.
right here.
Looks good.
that. Yeah.
This right here. Chat.
God, it's so
Viewers?
convenient to be a man for that reason. You can literally just do this in the morning, and you're like, God, I look fucking
Nah,
really nice.
hair
hang
looks
on.
great.
Some men, I have curly hair. I do that, and then if my hair goes up instead of the side, everybody looks like, oh, look, Kramer's going to the Laugh Factory tonight.
I almost never brush my hair in the morning because it's like so fine that I can just run my fingers.
Yeah,
through
you
it
got
and it's
sex
good.
hair, dude.
He's got
Hell yeah,
sex
dog.
hair.
You look like sex hair,
Too
even
bad
if
it's gonna
you
be
have.
fucking gone in 5 years.
But
No, what I'm trying to stress to
I'm not
to
gonna
chat,
be. I'm really
to
worried
our
about being
viewers.
bald because I'm not gonna be an
Dude,
attractive bald.
if you,
I gotta get
you're not
fucking.
gonna be bald.
I gotta get fucking jacked
How-
if I'm gonna
how
get bald.
often do we have to
Jake,
tell
if
you?
you
I
keep
love
the
the
beard
rules.
and you get rid of all the hair, you'll actually be very intimidating.
But here's the thing.
I disagree.
I disagree as well. You gotta grow out the skullet. You gotta grow out the skullet.
Well, we'll trust Paul Bunyan on this
There's
one, I guess.
one guy in this room that could have
No,
a
I'm
fucking
not doing
skullet,
that.
and it's you, dude.
I'm trying to.
You
just-
can, by the
I'm
way,
trying to
because
have
you're
sex in
musically
my
talented.
30s.
Yeah, dude, you're so good at shredding on a guitar. You could just do like
I'm
covers
not
of Motley
that
Crue
good at
songs
music,
and
guys.
just fucking have a
To
skullet.
where I could have a skullet.
Listen,
He's being
Jake.
modest.
Listen.
I don't know. Also, I don't know if you've noticed this. There's in the top Billboard top like 100 artists. There's not a single fucking ugly artist anymore, except for like Louis Capaldi. But he gets
Damn.
by because he is literally just so goddamn talented.
But here's the thing,
but
though.
you're both.
We're talking about real musicians in the sense that because you can shred a guitar, listen,
No, I don't
because
wanna,
you
I don't want
can,
to skull it, guys.
because you can. We're not telling. I'm
Like all
not
sad
telling you to
over
get a
here.
skullet. I'm telling you that because you can shred a guitar, literally any ounce of attractiveness you had just compounds on itself.
Yeah.
Because you could literally be a blob of disgusting flesh, but if you pull out the fucking Susans and you're like,
Yeah. That guy shitting in buckets earlier, if he would have whipped out a guitar and started shredding the gnar, nobody would have cared.
John Mayer's pretty good looking. If he couldn't play guitar,
He is also very tall, though.
I wouldn't even think of
Yeah,
him.
that's
I wouldn't
the thing.
even think
I
of
wouldn't
John
think
Mayer.
of him.
Wouldn't
Oh,
even
yeah?
think of John Mayer if he couldn't play guitar. But because he can play guitar, he also is now he's hot as fuck. This guy. That's
my
also what
God,
John
dude.
Mayer would look like.
Hang
if he
on,
couldn't
hang
play
on,
guitar.
hang on.
The
Fuck that. That's
sideburns are
not.
amazing.
That's not a real skullet, though. That guy shaved into it. That's bullshit. Show me a real fucking skullet. That's a bullshit
How would I
skullet.
know what the real
Hollywood
one
Hulk
is?
Hogan.
Because there will be
in his prime.
It'll be very clearly.
He won't
bald.
have a 5 o'clock shadow on the top of his dome. It'll be just glistening oiled.
I do want to say though,
How
that
much-
a haircut is probably like $30, $40.
Okay,
on its
no.
own.
Well,
If
I was gonna
just went
ask,
for a haircut.
how much is a Great Clips haircut, Jiggy?
like $8.
Oh, no
that's a
shit.
skullet.
There's a skull.
Yeah, it's
All right, then.
amazing.
Yeah, see, fucking, that's what you would look like, by the way.
No,
What- how much are your haircuts, Zach?
Well, they're free.
Well,
'cause
yeah,
I'm doing
mine too.
myself.
But but here's the thing: I got one of those $60 haircuts once, and I was just kind of like, dude, like, I just didn't enjoy it.
Whenever I see, because this is what I was trying to say about cool guy hair.
Yeah.
Is I see that shit. I'll see it when you see it at the gym, or you see a guy on fucking TikTok or Instagram,
Yeah.
and he's lined up.
Yeah.
He's guy clearly fucking spent money on his haircut to look that good. That's cool guy hair,
Yeah.
and you have to carry a certain energy
Yeah.
to not look like a tool or look like you suck when you have that hair. Because I can't have hair like that because I don't have the bravado.
You gotta
or
You
keep
energy.
that
can't be
mask
not
on.
confident with
Yeah.
like that haircut.
Yeah,
If you got
exactly.
that haircut, you better be like suave as fuck and be like, I'm the shit, even if you're just like a total fucking douche anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
carry-
lot of dudes like that are
I
like,
carry
I'm the
myself
shit.
like a
and they're
pasta
just not.
noodle. I can't
Yeah.
have cool guy hair. I got schlubby hair. I carry
See,
myself like a pasta
yeah,
noodle.
Erickson hit me with this a couple of weeks ago. Like, I have schlub by design. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't care enough to like worry about that
The
shit.
fucking black brown roots. That shit plays when you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's why like cool guy hair, man. That's a whole nother
Hey,
game.
I think
I'll
we
do
all got-
mullet.
we all. You want to go mullet? I think
would,
you look
I would,
good.
I would
don't
never
know.
have a mullet. I couldn't do it.
No, you shouldn't. You can't. That's too much power for one man. Because a mullet can end up taking you over.
We'll decide. I mean, the back is starting to get long enough to where it's like if I let that grow out like another 6 inches and then we just fucking trimmed it up top, it would
Yeah.
be a pretty.
I'm not gonna
Giando says he really likes the bumblebee hair. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I was gonna do the full Bumblebee outfit, but
Dude, Kevin Key has
Don't
a
have enough
mullet that
yellow.
looks fucking dope.
dude, Kevin Key looks amazing
Yeah,
with
like-
a mullet.
He just, I mean, he's so like, he's
Dude,
Kevin Key, man. He
yeah,
pulls
Kevin
that
Key
off.
Pulls it off. So
Like,
dude,
he pulls it off.
He like rolls up to a comedy show being all kind and shit and talking about God, and he's got a mullet. Then he goes up and has a good set, and you're like, God, fucking damn it!
I would
for
get
some
married to
reason,
Kevin Key.
Yeah.
like Kevin's from Michigan, but for some reason he still has like a fucking Southern accent.
Yeah, he has like Kentucky.
For some
energy.
reason he talks like he's from Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah,
and he's
but-
from like
well, he's from rural Michigan.
Yeah.
so
yeah, that's
but
so
Michigan
weird.
is, by the way, the only northern state where rural Michiganders do have like a southern
hey,
twang
what's
in how
up?
they
Yeah.
talk. It blows my mind. I'm like, you are the most.
It's
one
on
of the most
purpose
northern
and
states.
it's fraudulent.
It's
well,
a
I
fraudulent
think it was
accent.
generationally started, and now the kids growing up in that environment just have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it started off as a goof, and then now it just stuck.
Yeah, I know a lot of people with
Yeah.
southern twang in their voice, and I'm like, bro, you.
Yeah, they're like,
You live in
"Yeah,
Michigan.
Yo,
What
dude,
are
I'm
you
from
doing?"
Grayling. And you're like, wait,
Sound
what?
nasally like the rest of us.
Yes, it sounds,
God damn it.
Well, it's weird.
sound
though.
like a broken Canadian. That's what we're supposed to sound.
yeah, yeah. Youpers, like, oh, that's pretty good, eh?
Well, it's we sound like annoyed Canadians. That's kind of how Michiganders sound.
that's,
we have the
yeah.
nasally
Yeah.
northern voice.
Oh God, yeah.
But we're not polite enough. We don't have the polite enough I'm sorry voice
yeah.
all the time like the rest
we're
of the
Canada's
Midwesterners.
New York.
Exactly, bro. We really do be Canada's New York. Detroit really is.
look at
Full of
Erickson's
it, dude.
unimpressed. His fucking Philadelphian ass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Michigan,
I
no,
don't
Michigan,
even
Michigan
remember what you guys are
is
talking about. What do you guys? You guys are just what?
Michigan is without a doubt the least Midwestern state by such a long mile, but only people that come here or live here know that.
Yeah.
Like everybody else sees Michigan and they go, "Oh, well, there's another fucking flyover state. Get out of here, other Idaho."
I don't even think people fly over
I would
us,
say
dude.
no one really flies over.
Yeah.
No, it's not even a flyover.
just-
It's a forgettable state.
Yeah, you know how we talk about the thumb? That's how the country talks about Michigan.
Hey, my parents live in the thumb.
yeah, I know. We all live in Michigan. Oh,
I think the
my God.
worst place I've ever been in Michigan is what's the place where Manzano's was at?
Oh my God, where you went nuclear on
Onaway.
'em? Yeah.
Onaway. God, that place is awful.
I thought you were gonna just,
Onaway
like,
and
name a
Gaylord,
location.
Michigan.
Onaway
both
did suck.
could both get hit by like massive tornadoes.
Dude, that was
and I wouldn't
incredible.
really
you did like
mind.
20 minutes
Too.
straight of just shitting all over that town.
That was fun.
And you were like cock slapping them, and they couldn't stop laughing about it. You were like, "I'm gonna go to the gas station across the street and burn your whole fucking town down." You were
Yeah.
so pissed. That was
I was like, oh, dude, I don't even know if I want to like.
that was like the first
I
time.
don't know if I want to like
Zach and I
tell you the
really knew
extent
you.
of how bad that day was for me, or the night before. Also,
Yeah.
all right, I'll just tell it.
Yeah,
It's,
you
I'll
have
just
to,
be
yeah.
honest. This is pretty gross, but I'll fucking, I'll just tell it. So the night before that show, Zach, was that when you still live with Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
You guys had a, you guys no, you were living with like Scott and all of them at that point, I think. But you guys had a house show, and so I got like super trashed at the house show with you. Actually, me and you got both pretty drunk. But then I spent like all night throwing up in your guys' bathroom, and then at some point in the night, I like ended up. This is so bad, dude.
Oh.
I ended up on the toilet thinking I had to take a shit. But then I ended up throwing up into my pants.
Oh.
My stomach was upset and I thought I had to take a shit, but then I ended up throwing up into like my boxers in my pants. So I threw away my boxers in your guys' trash that were covered in puke. And then I just, the next day just went to that show.
Did you?
Fully commando. I had no underwear on that set.
Oh, your set makes a lot more sense. now.
Yeah, honestly.
And I was hungover as fuck and I just wanted to go home. I was like so annoyed that night. Like,
Yeah, dude. What? Because.
Well,
why
what
didn't
set
you
it
drive
off-
up with Zach and I then?
I
did you?
No, I rode up with you guys.
Okay.
And then afterwards I stayed the night at your house and then went home in the morning.
Okay.
But what set me off that night was like the fact that the show was just dragging on for way too long. Like
Yeah.
that Who is
guy
the
hosting?
host?
Yeah,
They
you
had
you
dual-
fucking
they had dual
announce.
hosts, the guys that kept going up and
No, it was one guy, but he kept doing like 5 minutes in between every person's set.
Yeah, because there was like the producer that greeted
And then
us,
there was
and then the
there
host.
was also like a raffle where it was like somebody come up and tell like it wasn't even a raffle. It was like, hey, somebody come up and tell like their best one-liner. We'll do like a one-liner contest in the middle of this fucking show. And some guy came up to tell his one-liner and just told like a 10-minute story.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
And then the host did a 5-minute set again after that, and then brought me up, and I was just furious.
yeah, you burned it down.
Yeah,
And
it was
and
very-
I remember after your set at one point, Zach and I were outside, just going, "Fucking Jake rules, man."
Yeah, I didn't really know you guys that well at that point.
No,
That's why I felt awkward about. That's why I never told Zach that I threw up in my pants.
well, I'm gonna be honest. We probably didn't even notice the throw up boxers because that house smelled so.
Well, you guys
goddamn
knew I was
bad.
throwing up in your bathroom all
By
night that
default.
night. Dude, it took me like all day to recover before that show. Do you remember?
Those are
I was like, we were
horrific
watching
hangovers.
Adventure Time and smoking weed all day, and I was just like, I didn't even smoke weed because I was like so hungover that I was
Ugh.
just like, I just want to lay here and die until we go drive to this show.
Those hangovers are the goddamn worst, man.
Yeah, I was
They're just
drinking like fucking vodka and orange juice.
ooh,
Yeah, it was
that'll get
rough, dude. It was rough.
you. Ugh. Yeah, that does explain your set a little bit more that night.
Well, I was completely dead ass sober that day.
No, I know,
No, the
but
hangover.
the lead up to that,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then the
yeah,
show
yeah.
being what it was, I'm like, yeah, I get why you went.
Yeah, I felt
absolutely.
really like terrible on stage, like physically. I was just
Yeah.
like, dude, I feel like ass still.
Yeah. God, yeah, those were some nightmare shows. The bowling alley show that you hosted as well, up in Gaylord or Grayling or whatever.
Oh, I never hosted that, but I did do those shows
Oh,
a
I
lot.
thought-
The
see, I thought you
Blacklight
used to-
Lounge.
Yeah, is that it?
No, I used to do that show like all the time though. That show
Okay.
actually fucking ripped, dude.
I know. But I thought you were up there all the time. That's why I thought you hosted it, because you were always there when I was up
No,
there.
I just did that show a ton because
Okay.
I knew Brad Hall and he
Okay.
just really liked me.
Okay.
Yeah, that show was great. Like as a 1-year comic, I hadn't even been doing stand up long, and that show was like, yeah, we'll give you like $50 to come up, and we'll also like give you free drinks and free food. And I was like, that is like the best deal as like somebody who's hasn't been doing comedy very long.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick gig.
Anytime you get food and drink for
And also
free.
like you can do like 20 minutes in front of like a pretty decent sized crowd.
Yeah, not bad.
Like, you have no business doing 20 minutes when you're like a year into comedy. You don't.
Tell that to people in LA.
Dude, I did like a half an hour like a month after I started doing comedy. I don't know how.
Yeah, thinking back about some of the longer sets I did my first couple of years in, I'm like, oh my god, those were bad. And I felt amazing doing them, but I'm like, man, I now am like, oh, I could barely do 30. And back then I'm like, yeah, I got 30, no problem.
Now you could barely do 30.
A good 30 that I'd be like happy with.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
you don't have
yeah.
a solid 30 yet, but I'm
Yeah.
sure you could wing it. You could
That
you could
that
maneuver.
first headlining set I did like 53, and I was like, that should have been like 30. That it would have been good if it was 30.
Yeah.
What was that like doing 50 minutes that early? You know what I mean?
No, I had been. That was like summer 2019. Yeah, summer 2019. That was like not that long ago. That was a lot of fun though. I had never gotten to do like more than 30 minutes, so
Yeah, Erickson, what's the
I was
most you've
stressed
done
the fuck out about
on
doing that much
stage?
time.
I technically did like an hour, maybe half an hour to 40 minutes in Scranton, PA. It was a terrible show though, because there was only like maybe 7 people in the audience. It was one of those
Okay.
situations where it's like I have to do this much time,
Yeah.
and I'm comfortable with the silence, so I don't mind doing it. But it was like I'll never forget. Like I had to send a tape in somewhere that needed at least 20 minutes, and I sent that tape. I just knew they would never get back to me because like there's nothing. Even if the jokes were good, there's just no energy coming back at me.
Right.
So it didn't matter. But I did get one of my best clips out of that set. It's on my Instagram. It's when I make fun of everyone being over the age of 90.
I had a nightmare literally last night.
Yeah.
Like about stand-up
Doing
comedy.
stand-up?
Yeah, and which I thought was weird. When I woke up, I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
You looked in the mirror and went, I'm good at this.
No, I was like, it doesn't make any sense. I haven't been on stage in over a year. like why, or I don't even, I can't remember the last time I was on stage, but I've been on stage for so long that it just made me so, so summertime, I guess,
Yeah.
right? But we were all together, and we were at some mic or something, and then I remembered in the dream that I had to do a spot, but my spot was featuring or headlining or doing some crazy important gig.
Yeah.
Right, to do a lot of time. And I said I can't remember which one of you guys, it was James or somebody, and I went, man, I haven't written any jokes. And then James was like, you don't write jokes. And then I was like, I can't just riff for an hour. And then James was like, yeah, you can. It's the pandemic just ended. They'll laugh at anything. They're just happy to be there. Was like the interaction.
That's something I've said to you in the last couple of days.
So it must be rooting around in my subconscious. And then I'm on stage doing this spot, and literally I can't make this up, guys. This is my subconscious idea of stand-up comedy and bombing. As I went into the mic, I go, I can't see the crowd. It's just pitch black in front of me on a stage, and I'm just going, riff, riff. Riff, riff. Riff.
That's a great set.
Riff, riff. And no one's laughing, and I just went, oh, boy.
Riff, 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 riff.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what happens after that. And then I went, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring up your headliner. And then I turn to my right, and I don't know who this guy is. He's a fucking stranger. He goes, you're the headliner, is the interaction. And then I went, oh, no, into the mic. So that was my nightmare.
Oh, fuck, dude.
That sounds like most people's first headlining sets.
Riff, riff, riff.
Luke just reminded me of something hilarious that happened when I was on stage one time. Not that what he said in the chat, that did happen. I explained bukkake to like a fucking, I think she was like 60 or 70-year-old woman. Same spot at, where's the fucking...
Manzana's?
No, not Manzana's. In Traverse City. What's the spot that Zerilli and
the
Ben
theater
were
we've
running?
all done a couple times?
Studio Anatomy
Studio
show.
Anatomy,
Yeah. One time I was doing that like bukkake bit down there, and after I got off stage, Matt Zerilli was like, "Yo, dude, this couple didn't know what that was while you're on stage, and they Googled it, and then they like got up and left afterwards."
Oh, they were that excited, huh?
I guess.
Honey, we got.
I thought that was
That's
really fucking funny though.
That's a great
like
joke.
that's
We're-
really great.
We're in Traverse City. We've got to find 6 or 7 other Japanese men, but I think we can make this happen. That joke's very funny.
I don't even remember how it goes. I don't remember how any of my jokes go
Studio
except
Anatomy.
for the vaping joke, and I barely remember how that one goes. And then I kind of remember how like the joke about Jim. Remember we were talking about like doing acid,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh yeah, I hate doing acid. It gives me heartburn."
Yeah. They
That
can't
still
do it.
kills me.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Gives
is
me
such a great
heartburn.
joke. It's such a great comment to make about acid.
Yeah.
That might be the best complaint.
It's definitely the funniest complaint I've ever heard about.
Yeah,
it.
I remember like immediately laughing when Jim said that because it's the most sincere thing he was saying about acid. I thought he was gonna be like, "Oh, I saw God," or "I had a bad trip." He's like, "Nah, it gave me heartburn." I'm like, Jesus, maybe if you didn't take your acid with pasta and pizza at the same time, buddy. Just mainlining marinara.
I mean, that's my biggest complaint about mushrooms. It makes my tummy hurt.
I
I
thought
like it at grounds.
Oh, dude, I've thrown up on mushrooms before. That is the worst, dude. Whew.
Yeah, you have to say sorry to the earth.
Have any of you guys ever had a bad mushroom trip? I've only had
Oh,
one.
I've
only-
had multiple.
Dude,
I've only
it's
had
I've
the
been multiple
one
bad
with
trips
you
on
guys.
it
and that was
is
a pretty good trip.
rough, dude. I was alone too, and I was like,
Oof.
whoo.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I like tripping alone. It's actually super fun. Yeah, dude. Some of the best mushroom trips I've ever had have been like by myself.
I'll say it right now, guys. Chad, if you're listening, being high by yourself, incredible. That's just a little note. Whether you're tripping or whatever it is you're doing,
Man,
smoking a little
see,
bit of weed.
Anytime I somebody mentions being high alone, and this is bad, but this is just my dumb brain. It cuts to automatically True Detective season 2. Colin Farrell just like lining up a bag of cocaine and slamming a fifth of whiskey down, and it's just a montage of him ripping coke all night long.
Here's the thing: getting high alone is not
Cool.
the same as drinking alone. Getting high alone is
he
fun.
did a lot of cocaine.
Drinking alone is sad.
Yeah.
Getting high
I
alone
think doing
is
cocaine
so
by
much
yourself
fun.
is kind of sad too,
Yeah.
because
Well,
cocaine's like a
If you're
social
doing
drug.
Uppers by yourself.
Yeah,
it's
doing-
a
that's
little
what I'm talking
fucking-
about.
Doing uppers by yourself.
Uppers
is a
by
little
yourself or
concerning.
drinking alone, I think it's sad. Downers alone or
It makes
tripping alone,
sense.
that
It
I'm
makes
like
the
sure.
most
It's a
sense.
downer.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
a social drug.
Yeah.
The one trip I did though is we were as happy as penguins on that porch just giggling like
getting
dummies.
high with friends is the only thing better than getting high alone.
Tripping is much different.
I did
than, like,
too many mushrooms that day.
Yeah, because we had a buffet set up where we'd
Yeah.
all go back and graze every hour and a half. Be like, guys, I'm not coming down yet. It's like, yeah, because every hour we'd all
Dude,
eat
I
another
tripped for
cap.
like 7 hours that day. It was probably too much.
Yeah.
Literally
And I also
less
smoked a
weed.
lot of weed.
You
Yeah.
like smoking weed when you're tripping?
I do.
I don't.
I used to really
don't.
like smoking cigarettes when I was tripping on mushrooms, and then I couldn't at a certain point because it enhances your smell sense so much that you're like it smells like straight up fucking poison.
Yeah.
When you're smoking a cigarette on mushrooms, you're like, this is poison going into my body.
Yeah, the
But you
last
can
time I
like
tripped, I
clearly.
couldn't hit my vape. I was like, I don't know.
Nah, Erickson, you trip alone?
No, I keep getting close, but I just I'm too much of a scaredy cat.
What do you mean you
to
keep
do it.
getting close?
I'm so
Like,
close.
you have some and you're about to.
I actually
about
do.
to
I have
it?
I have some chocolate that I have in case I get a migraine because I hear that psychedelics help with migraines. But like I just can't. Like I know
Is it a
myself well enough.
mushroom-infused
My
chocolate?
mind's. No, it's just chocolate, but I assume that's the same thing. Yeah, of course
It's
it's,
an
mushroom
AIDS
infused
chocolate.
No, I wasn't sure if it was
It's
fucking.
It's chocolate. Yeah, it's
chocolate.
chocolate. It's good for
Uh,
diet and
I
migraines.
just wasn't sure if it was mushrooms or LSD because like that is it. That's
Nah,
a
it's-
chocolate
Luke
bar.
brought up a very good line: "Is the rain only comes down, it never goes
Yeah,
up."
it never goes up. So
So-
is this some of that?
It does. It evaporates. But
Well, yeah. But
I
we
actually
couldn't see
agree
it.
with
We couldn't see
Sean's
that
take on
happen.
Adderall. I used to take Adderall just to like get a lot of shit done, and occasionally I like if I want to like get a lot of music production stuff done, I will straight up be like,
I like to take Adderall.
where
and
can
be
I get
alone.
some Adderall?
Adderall is not cocaine.
Yeah.
No, it's
Adderall's
fucking
closer
amphetamine,
to
Yeah,
dude.
it's meth,
Yeah.
dude. And,
Yeah.
and doing meth alone fucking
People don't
rules.
understand though that like that one chemical compound that makes it not methamphetamines is pretty big difference.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
saying
it is
that,
important.
That Adderall
It's
is like
pretty
meth
important.
Does
It's
not
pretty
make
important.
Me more afraid of Adderall.
Yeah.
Wait.
Adderall
So
is a
Less
great
afraid
drug,
of
dude.
hang on. I
when
wanna
I
go-
take let me
You
go
go
to this. When I take Adderall though, I literally take like maybe 5 or 10
what I
milligrams.
do.
I'm super careful and like I never take it more than like one day in a row.
That's how I do it now, but fucking 2 years ago, I was like, let's crush it up and snort it.
I know how addictive it can be, so I'm like I'm good on
Yeah, we
getting
used to do it
into that.
all the time just to stay awake to drink more. That's what we would use.
Yeah,
See, that's
Adderall's
what Coke
great.
is
I
for.
think
That's
I
not
need
what
a
Adderall is for.
recreational drug.
Yeah, and Coke
But
is
Coke is
expensive,
very
and when it was
expensive.
around, it was fine. But
That's what we need to start saying. I love Adderall. I think I need a prescription. Any doctors in the chat
Yeah. Right.
that notice an attention disorder? Maybe give us a phone call.
Yeah, we'll get Joe once he's
I've been-
eventually a doctor.
I've been twisting up this straw wrapper for the last hour. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure
can't
I need
stop
some
playing
Adderall.
with the Sharpie marker.
Just show that to a doctor. Be like, I did
Hey
this
doc,
for an
I need
hour.
some fucking amphetamines, bro.
so I can focus on doing it
took me
more.
an hour.
No,
took me
wait.
an
Does
hour. Can
do
I have Adderall,
psychedelics
please?
actually help migraines?
That's what I've heard. I've read a few things about psychedelics helping, not even just helping migraines, but helping like relieve them from your mind permanently.
Just can you imagine walking into the doctor's office like I got
Gavin, I
fucking
wouldn't say that I
migraines.
use drugs on a regular basis. That's pushing it a little bit, bud. She said Jake uses drugs and also fears his receding hairline.
That is
I don't
the most
fear it.
vulgar
Gavin, are you
violation of
making
human
a
being I've
full-on
ever heard.
judgment
Yeah,
call on
that's-
his character right now?
Like I'm not a big druggie.
That's what
like,
your Tinder profile should say. I do drugs. And
I
fear
said
my
I take
receding
5
hairline.
milligrams of Adderall to
Dude.
get work done
The-
sometimes.
You're not a druggie. One of my favorite Jake lines I ever heard. I'm sure it's common use, but I just never heard somebody use it before. Jake was talking about somebody who drinks a bunch, and he just goes, "Yep, that guy's a big old booze bag." I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah, dude, I don't even drink at all, man. Like
Mm.
I kind of hate drinking now.
Yeah, but the funniest thing about when you get drunk is your beautiful.
Yeah, that's why I don't like getting drunk.
Well, no, but you're such a sweet boy when you're drunk. You just go on about how Joe Rogan and I are going to be best friends now.
I said that one time.
You said it. Okay.
I said if you moved to Austin, Texas to do comedy, I said he would probably like you.
100 times that.
I said he would probably really like you because you're like a jacked, handsome comedian, and most of us are fucking fat uggos.
I was walking to go to bed this night. You said it one night. You said it about 30 times that
so
night.
I still, in one time frame when I was hammered.
Yeah. It's incredible.
You know how many times you repeat yourself when you're drunk?
All the time.
Yeah, you know why Joe Rogan would like you? Because you're a handsome toucan. The rest of us are rat fucks. He wouldn't associate with us. Yeah. He wants a handsome toucan.
Oh.
Yeah, you and Joe Rogan probably do things like lift kettlebells together and fuck each other.
Yeah, I don't know. Jake's the one who does the alpha brain.
That's true. Joe Rogan probably
I haven't taken that in like over a year and a half.
One time, it was right before he talked about how you and Joe Rogan would be friends. Which is the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life.
You guys would be friends, though. That's the funny thing is you think it's so odd. I'm like, dude,
I
he
just
would
think
like
it's hilarious that that's where drunk Jake's brain went. It's
you
like,
and
we
Joe
go to
would
Austin
be friends.
and you'll be friends.
You're like
with
a
Joe
not
Rogan.
short, not dumb version of him.
Jake's gonna write for SNL.
No,
you're like a 6 foot tall, smarter version of him.
It's not that you're not like missing the mark. I'm just like, where's the point A to point B story though? How do we go from here to like stumbling in?
No, we're gonna get in because you're gonna go in there and infiltrate by becoming friends with Joe Rogan.
I don't want to ride Joe Rogan coattails. That's not what I'm saying. I just like
me right now. How?
Just for the record, I would ride Joe Rogan coattails. But
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go on the podcast.
For the record, you wouldn't be riding his coattails. You'd be riding his Alpha Brain T-shirt handles. Take me to success,
probably
Joe.
His
skin tight on it T-shirt.
Yes, the on it T-shirts.
We all shave our heads.
Joe, I'll shave my head for you.
Oh my
I've been
goodness.
thinking about how crazy it would be if it was all of my hair was just gone and I shaved it one day.
Well, we'll know to look for Zach's body in the ravine that day.
I would, if I was on the Joe Rogan Experience, I would just say words that rhyme with the N-word to catch people off guard that are just half listening to the episode. Like, it'd be like, yeah, you know that
not that
really,
many words.
it's enough words. Bigger. Tigger, a very good character.
This is a dangerous. You're going through the alphabet.
My dad is a digger.
You're gonna
He
slip
digs
up here, friend.
He's an archaeologist. Yeah. And there's 3 right there. A ziggurat. that is a Mayan pyramid.
Uh-oh, shit. Now you've triggered his alien talk.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll just keep saying ziggurat, then I'll start shortening it to ziggurat. And I'm like, yeah, there's like 3 or 4 ziggers at most of those holy sites.
I just realized how much Sean Murray, like how much Adderall he recommended. He recommended taking 2 60 milligram XRs. That's insanity, dude. That is like grind your teeth to a nub amount of Adderall.
Nobody prescribed that.
Is that?
I want to make sure nobody prescribed.
No doctor would recommend you that.
60
Hang on.
milligram extended
Is that
release
like
Adderalls.
is that like a hit on 20 amount? Like you're sitting at the blackjack table doing science in your brain, and it's just like, all right.
It's a lot of Adderall.
If I was
120 milligrams.
Yeah, that's a lot.
If I took a 20 milligram XR, I am shaking and I feel like trash. Like I literally feel terrible.
I don't even like XRs. I like instant release.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Nice.
The little blue guys. Yeah.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, that's a lot, Sean.
That's a lot. Yeah.
I'm concerned
takes
for your health
75
now.
milligrams
No, I'm
of
just kidding,
Adderall
buddy.
a
You're
day.
probably fine.
Holy cow.
I imagine. Do people like you can get resistant to it though, right? Like
Yeah,
any
you
drug?
definitely you build up a tolerance like any other drug.
Yeah, so
Like
that
Yeah,
makes-
his 120 milligrams is Jake's 10.
Yeah, 5 milligram edible of weed for me, where I'm like, oh, I gotta go freak out now.
Oh my God, I can see and hear God.
Yeah. Like, write a letter to your grandparents. I'll read it to 'em.
I really want to give Louis like a 150 milligram edible one day.
It wouldn't be good.
Just slip
we
it
would,
to him.
We would open parts of my brain that can't be shut again.
I know.
Like you guys would have to move.
I know,
out
it'd be
'cause
so
I would
funny.
No longer be able to live here, and you can't stay at the mental hospital with me. So
Luke said he did 60 milligram XRs in school. Dude, I didn't even know they made 60 milligram XRs. That's like some next level shit I didn't even know
That
of.
should be illegal.
what's
That's
the
insane.
difference
That's not
between
okay.
XR?
That
and
should be proof to Gavin that I don't use
It's-
drugs. I didn't even know that
it's released.
existed.
It has like a different like capsulation around it,
Uh-huh.
and so like it has like
Is it
takes
kinda-
more time to break down in
It's
your
like
stomach.
beads
Yeah,
inside
they're
the
like
capsule.
beads, but then the
Okay.
other one's just like literally like what you think of as like a pill. Like,
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
So
Yeah.
you
Like a
either
press
get like
Powder
a
pressed into a thing.
so you either get like a bar of it or like a capsule with beads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
It's,
And
that's a circle. It's like a pill.
Those XRs, boy, man.
Which
They-
one's
they,
which? Which one's which?
The
XRs.
XRs are the capsule with the pods in them.
Okay.
Little pods.
And then
Man.
what do they call the
Extended
bars?
release. And then
Instant release.
Instant release. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, little tip to the gamers out there: if you have Adderall, quit doing chores on Adderall. Quit doing work on Adderall. Start playing video games on Adderall. You'd be very good at them. It is amazing how good you are at games on Adderall. So if you're trying to be good at fucking Warzone, guys on Twitch, Luke, take
Yeah, it's just
take
talking to Luke at this point.
Adderall.
Oh my
You'll
god.
be much better at the game on Adderall. It's amazing.
I've never been prescribed anything though.
I'm
I probably
assuming.
should have.
Me neither.
Yeah, but okay. what is it actually prescribed for then? Because is
Adderall,
it
ADHD.
So it's
or
like the
ADD.
Ritalin type of thing where if you're
Yeah.
hyperactive, it'll actually
Yeah,
ground you.
I
but-
think Ritalin's like just way less powerful.
Okay.
But here's the thing: it technically does the same thing to people who have ADHD and don't have ADHD. It
Yeah.
helps you focus.
Oh, that's better, Sean. He said it's only 30 milligrams that he's talking about. Like that's better. That's half of too much.
Don't backpedal it, man. It's all right. We all know you're a god now.
I bet I actually would be crushing like I'm terrible at Halo, but I bet if I took like a fucking 20 milligram Adderall XR, I bet I'd be ripping people on online Halo.
I'd just be focusing about how hard I'm gonna mash that start button once I feel good enough to go. Like, ooh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get into this.
Me and Luke tried playing a round of Halo online when we did the
Mushrooms,
mushroom
yeah.
day last year, and that was a mistake. It was like way too intense.
Yeah,
It
no.
was like scary.
I remember you
almost.
both were like, "No, God, this was wrong," and like
We got a couple kills, but we
Yeah.
were like, dude, this is.
But at
this
one
is
point
so
you guys, like,
nerve-wracking.
put the controller down and almost like pushed it away. Like,
Oh, as soon
no.
as the first game was over, we
Yeah,
shut it off.
yeah,
We were like, dude,
yeah.
that is not. This is not it.
Yeah, my God.
No, if you play video games on mushrooms, it has to be games where people aren't dying.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, I feel like
It
like
can't
little
be
like a
a
little
dying
big
game.
world or something dumb.
Unraveled.
Yeah,
Unraveled
cute
would be
puzzle
so
games would be
fun.
fun on mushrooms. Maybe a racing game.
Like Super Mario Brothers.
See, you guys are on the next level of handling your drugs already. You're like, I could do another stimulant. I just looked outside a window for a half hour and was doing fine. I was like, look at the colors and there's a breeze. Some stuff's moving out there, to the point where Luke had to step in because I started going down a rabbit hole where he saw me alone and he was like, oh, this could go south. And I remember Luke just being like, Lou, yeah, you good? I'm like, huh, yeah. He's like, come on back, buddy. Come
There's
on back to
definitely
us.
a period of time where you're probably not gonna want to play video games.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
Like when you're like coming down.
I did
Yeah.
challenge-
if you're
Let's play a
peaking,
game.
yeah,
If you're
peaking is
you
not
need
the
to be
move.
I-
just, doing nothing.
That was probably the peak then. I was getting there, but on the way up, I did try, like, I was like, I'm going to look at myself in the mirror.
No.
And I was
Ah,
like, oh
God.
my God,
No.
dude.
I get lost in my
Dude.
God,
fucking
no.
pupils.
I was like, I have to see my own soul with my own eyes. And I probably looked off into my own eyes for like 15 minutes being like, what's going on in there?
Yeah, I looked at myself on mushrooms and I went, "You rat fuck!
I wish I was a frog.
You'll never be a frog.
Oh my God.
You're a rat fuck, and you always will be." And I turn into a guy doing theater for myself, a theater of one, a one-man show, a Juan-man show.
I'll go get a criminal amount of mushrooms again and we can all do it together. Everybody
See, the last time
watching.
we did it, it was really bad.
We
for
gotta
me.
wait for we gotta wait for it to get warmer out. First.
Yeah,
no, I don't wanna be
absolutely.
confined to a house.
It was funny though when it started raining and I ran out and I was like, oh, I've always wanted to try this. Like feel the rain hit your body
Yeah.
as you're tripping. And the epiphany I had was houses rule. Because I was out there getting rained on. I was like, this sucks.
Well,
I understand houses now.
Does my bit about mushrooms, is it funnier having done mushrooms?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that, and then when we were doing the rain goes down, never goes up, and then you were sipping the water, and is this some of that?
Is this some of that is one of the funniest mushroom riffs I've ever heard. Somebody drinking water out of a bottle while it's raining, and you go, oh, shit, is that some of this?
Is this some of that? Yeah.
And gesturing towards the rain, it's like, whoa, you caught some.
But what was great, too, is like we did it on Monday, and near rush hour, we were all peeking, so there's just cars driving by as we're all getting rained on the porch, laughing like fucking penguins getting fed at a zoo. Like, all huddled up together for warmth.
It's cold out
Yeah.
here. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, do mushrooms with your friends. That's the point of this one.
Yeah. All right.
That's the point of this podcast.
Any plugs? Mushrooms with friends is a good plug.
The other plug is to do Adderall alone.
Okay.
I need to get myself.
I want to get a
nice
plug
baggie
for
of that.
heroin in there.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah,
Classic.
do heroin.
Looking for a plug.
If you're, I'm looking
Do
for
heroin
Classic H.
by yourself. Don't do it with other people around because they'll try to stop you.
One. That's not a.
You gotta do it alone.
You're like, hey guys, I don't know if anybody minds. I'm just gonna like do a little H real quick.
Casual spoon.
Hey, stop! That's my heroin spoon.
Oh, you're not eating with that, are you?
I would never eat with my H spoon. It means too much.
Better not.
My
Jakey,
spoon.
You got anything?
Fuck. No.
I my podcast, I'm doing it
will
weekly
soon.
again. So I've got stuff scheduled to drop this Sunday and then next Sunday, and then hopefully I will have my shit together, and every Sunday after that there'll be a podcast. So
Name of the podcast?
Leave me alone.
Ooh, cool. And then you find it everywhere?
I think everywhere. I think
Okay.
there's 8 different platforms. You can get them on the main ones, though. I know it's on Spotify and Apple
Cool,
and
cool.
Google.
Producer Cam Erickson?
Yeah. It's typical podcast plug. Just Erickson. I don't know why we are still saying like it's available. It's like if it isn't available everywhere, that's when you should mention it. It's like, well, it's only available on Spotify. But
That's true.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
You know what,
none of us are Joe Rogan.
I only noticed that because I'm constantly editing commercials for podcasts, and it's like they're always like, make sure you get Spotify. I'm like, they know where to find them now.
They don't, though, because they fucking ask sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude.
Well,
Yeah,
people
can,
under.
can I only get it on Spotify?
here's-
Have you looked anywhere?
Not everybody is as online.
Yeah.
Like people just kind of do they just go on fucking Facebook.
Well, my podcast is available anywhere you might think a podcast can be found. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Amazon actually even has my podcast.
Fucking Meyer,
so,
dude.
Yes.
Walmart,
everywhere
Target.
but Anchor. Yeah, just Erickson.
Mine's on Anchor.
You got
I
no,
listen
yeah.
on Anchor.
If you like the 5 minutes of things that I said in this podcast, you hear more of it on mine.
I have a podcast, but it's private, so fucking go away, and then
Leave me alone. So
leave-
go to Leave Me
go to
Alone.
Leave-
so
me
go
alone.
to Elena's podcast instead.
All right.
But if you want a real plug, my brother streams on Twitch, and he is very entertaining to watch. He plays a lot of weird games. Games you wouldn't think somebody would stream themselves playing, like weird off-road racing games and like simulation games like Cooking Simulator. And it's really entertaining, and he's only been streaming for less than a month, and he's already almost hit affiliate. So he's
what's his name on it?
Schwan, or
Okay.
_Schwan. It's SCHWAN. Very confusing.
Okay.
And his picture is like a purple thing.
Cool. All right. If you like what we got going on, Nick Ladorf and I do comedy law based podcast called Free Consultation. You can find that everywhere. If you like the Salsa Parlor morning content going on, Erickson and I will be back at it Monday morning doing The Obstacle.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Where I dig it because Erickson finds some stuff that is very fun to hash out, and then we get into it. So if you guys want to kind of talk about some wild shit, Monday morning, The Obstacle, and Free Consultation. Other than that, Salsa Parlor morning show, 9 a.m. on Saturdays.
I got a plug.
when we get some, yeah, okay, in the middle, just let me put a
like
penny.
Jake wants to always do the last plug.
Yeah.
I think
It's
he's
not
just-
that. I just feel weird about having the same plug every week.
I was gonna
It's kinda
say,
similar,
yeah, like just as I'm summing up my order to the waitress, oh, I'd actually like to order now. I'd be like, oh yeah, fuck my hash browns. All right, go for it.
No, finish your plug,
All
man.
right, thanks, man. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I
Check
think
us
he was
out,
kinda-
Salsa Parlor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Loaded for bear.
Nah,
Did you say
you're
that
fine.
already?
No, I didn't. You want to plug that one?
Loaded for bear.
Loaded for bear.
That's my plug. Loaded for bear.
Thanks, bud. Now I feel like an ass.
Yeah, go stream my music. jakefordmusic.bandcamp.com. You can buy that stuff. Pretty soon, gonna have pre-orders for EP, and also gonna have hoodies and shirts
Cool.
with a dank design on them. And also, tomorrow night I'll be doing a live stream of me jacking off, so you can catch that as well.
Nice.
Hashtag merch.
Hashtag merch.
Hashtag merch.
All right. Hashtag merch.